going on, everyone? Happy Friday. Club doors are open. Not just any Friday, long weekend, Labor Day. Labor Day weekend, long weekend. Hope you guys are all going to get to relax this weekend. This is the start of it. Weekend doesn't start without club, right? It's not a weekend without club. Can you imagine? Episode 130 already. We're going to be talking variants tonight. I don't know what's going on in this community, this collecting hobby, with all the stuff. Variants, ES increases. It's going crazy. Before we get into it, let's see who's on the panel tonight. Ledge, what's going on, brother?
Good evening. Thanks for having me, man. How's it going?
Going well. Happy Friday, man. Good to see you. It's been a while. How you doing? Any plans for the weekend?
Pretty good. Just been getting a lot of rest and hanging out at the house and the family, basically.
Fantastic. Collection's looking beautiful. And glad you can make it, man.
Thank you, sir.
Good to see you. Ice, happy Friday, man. What's going on? No work this weekend, I hope. No work.
Well, I actually just got off work, man. So no work this weekend.
Okay, good.
I do work on Labor Day though, so back at it on Labor Day. But other than that, man, I'm just excited for the weekend. Get a chance to relax and hang out with you guys tonight.
Heck yeah! Glad you can make it, man. Always good to see you.
Oh yeah.
Jerry, happy Friday. Labor Day long weekend. Any plans?
Nah, I actually don't have a long weekend. I'm working a couple hours on Sunday, a couple hours on Monday. So, yeah, I'll enjoy my Saturday.
And Friday night.
Yeah.
You guys work too much over there in the States, man. You guys are working too hard. Come over to Canada. Come work harder.
Hey, man. Got to make the money.
That's it. Good to see you, Jerry. Bill, happy Friday, Bill. What's going on, man?
How's it going?
Going well.
Had a good week. Just chilling.
Kicking back, relaxing. Week was good. Any plans for the weekend? You off?
Yes, I'm off. So I'll just be moving things around. I got some new furniture coming, so.
Okay, that's exciting. More space. Maybe
More
some
space.
New pieces, some new pieces down the pipeline in the near future.
No, it's more to accommodate what I have right now.
Okay.
So
Looking forward to seeing how it turns out, man.
appreciate it.
Ken, great to see you. Happy Friday, brother. How you doing? How was your week?
Week was hot and miserable, and I didn't get jobs done, so I'm working tomorrow. It was just we had. I think you might have had the same weather, John. 95, 96 degrees, crazy humidity, no clouds, just blistering sun.
Yep. And we just went through a thunderstorm, literally like 10 minutes before the show, with the lights flickering and stuff. So.
Yeah, we've got no rain, man. This has been so dry. Everything's burning up. It's supposed to go down this weekend and get some rain on Saturday. But we'll see.
Well, hopefully you get the work done quick on Saturday, and
plan on it.
You can relax the rest of the day.
Yep.
T-Rock, what's going on, man? Happy Friday. You're on mute. There we go. Is it working?
Yep.
There you go. Now you're good.
All right, cool. I'll
Happy
figure
Friday,
it out.
brother. What's going on?
It's been one of those weeks.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't know, man. It's Friday. I'm glad it's the weekend. The week was really hot. Can't do crap outside unless you want to like die.
Melt.
So yeah, pretty much.
A few brewskis during the week, and that's pretty much it.
Yep. I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready to not work for a couple days. So.
Okay, I guess I'm R&R. Good to have you.
Thanks, man.
And Johnny, what's going on, Johnny? Happy Friday. Good to see you, man.
Friday, guys.
How was your week?
Oh, it went by pretty quick for me personally. Still feels like Wednesday for me. But no, we're getting ready for the upcoming semester. But No, beyond that, just checking out, what y'all got to say and just having fun.
Awesome. I'm glad you can make it, man. Always good to see you too.
Yeah, likewise.
We have Buck who may be stopping by, and Vega couldn't make it tonight. Unfortunately, feeling a little under the weather. So hopefully he feels better. But
Beautiful to
let's
hear.
Oh, you hate to hear it. Let's see who's in the chat with us. We got Toy Mafia kicking it off. Good to see you, buddy. Bats in the Belfry. Happy Friday, guys. We got Michael Dwyer and Theodore. Let the weekend commence. Amen to that. Happy Friday, guys. Norman, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Ross saying, John, team, our Saturday is complete when the Sydney crew join your fabulous chat. Thank you. Thank you, Ross. Hope you guys are doing well. All the best to you guys. Let's have some fun tonight. Rooster saying, tuning into La Casa Nostra. What is that supposed to mean?
Okay,
Rooster has some intel. He has some intel. What's going on, D? Happy Friday. Great to see you. Patrick as well. And Peter. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Mitchell passing through as always. We got Terry. What's going on, Terry? Jojo. What's going on, Jojo? We also have Ark stopping by on Ice's channel. Black Ice Collectibles. What's going on, Ark? And I think that is it for now. Hope you guys are all doing well. Crazy week. Lots of stuff happening. You guys want to talk about anything? Any new shows you're watching or anything before we get started? Anything that came to mind this week? I always like to give open it up to you guys if you have anything you wanted to mention before the show.
I've just been putting in, hundreds of hours into Elden Ring. That video game is amazing, and I recommend it.
Elden Ring? How's that going?
It's going good, man. All right, I'm going for my third run.
Okay. Third run already? Holy man. That's wild.
Yeah.
So you're enjoying it?
Yes, sir.
Is that your kind of game, role playing?
It didn't used to be. Shooting was my favorite.
Like kind of Call of Duty style?
Yeah, Call of Duty and all that.
Same here.
But I got into it,
Good stuff. Third time around, man. That's wild. It's good. A good way to release some stress.
Exactly.
Gotta get back to the video game days. I haven't played in a while. Anyone catch that new Terminator anime thing that's going around on Netflix?
Didn't even know it came out already.
Man, you guys are like, gotta like. I didn't post it anymore, but I heard it's good. I heard it's off to a good start. That, and they started filming the new Predator movie. Was it a movie they did?
Oh,
Yeah,
they started filming. So
you must be rich. You have Netflix and you collect statues. I can only choose one. I can't afford both.
what a savage! Netflix, Disney Plus, all of them. Half the time I don't even watch. I still pay for damn cable.
Damn!
I mean,
Wow.
You gotta watch.
can't
You gotta
have
watch.
everything in life.
You gotta watch
What a
90
show
Day
off,
Fiance somehow.
Yeah, I pay for cable too, and I can't get my wife to not do it because there's just a couple shows she watches that we can stream. She's just old school habit with cable, and it's crazy expensive. It's nuts.
That's what it is. It's like a mentality thing where it's like you've had it your whole life. You're gonna cancel it now. We do. I'll tell you, Ken. We do not touch cable. We do not touch cable at all. Like watch the news, maybe a hockey game here and there, and we still pay for it.
We watch the news in the mornings. But my wife and my downstairs man cave hasn't seen cable for 3 years. She watches in our bedroom. We have a big TV in our bedroom, but she watches it and it sits up there and she watches the home shows and all that crazy stuff. And that's why we pay crazy money for that. We can stream all that. Nuts.
I was just gonna say you probably watch all that on YouTube for free.
Yep.
Mark says cable belongs in the bedroom. Well,
Hey, happy wife, happy life, though, man.
that's it. Mitchell says, "Yeah, Terminator Zero is what it's called. It does. It looks pretty good. I want to check it out." What's going on?
I haven't had cable in like 5 years.
Good to see you, Jason. No,
If it wasn't for ESPN, like cable would be pointless for me.
which if it wasn't for
ESPN.
ESPN, okay,
What do
Just
y'all
pay for
got
the app.
over there?
just pay for it separately, yeah, for the show.
Yeah, well,
That
it's
package?
different in my region for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I'm trying.
Where you at?
Doing another app sucks.
What do I have?
No, where's Johnny at? Where you at?
Oh, John.
Oh, I'm in Texas. It's San Antonio. Yeah, we have like a local thing with Fox, and they clash when it comes to like even like the Spurs games. Like it gets weird.
Just get one of those illegal websites you can watch everything on. Patrick saying, for whoever is waiting, I just received my EFX Ahsoka Tano lightsabers from Sideshow today.
Nice.
Congrats, man.
Nice.
What's going on, Damiano? Great to see you. Aiden. What's going on, brother?
Yeah.
Those are pretty cool too.
Rooster's asking, what do you guys think about those promo pics for the Iron Studios quarter scale Anakin? It looked rough at SDCC. I'm going to pull those up a little bit later. We have that on the schedule.
Didn't even know about that.
Jojo says John loves to roleplay anything that needs a Batman mask and maple syrup. Yeah,
Man, that's
funny,
a sticky
Bill?
situation.
Hey, Bill. It's funny. I see it. All right, guys. What else was there? Anything else TV wise? Why do I keep thinking there was something else that I wanted to mention?
Oh, I mean, I progressed in The Sopranos.
Oh, did you? Okay. How's that going?
Oh man, I've always liked specific like quality shows, but Sopranos it's nostalgic because it's the 2000s and they did it right. But just like the writing, it's just like boom.
The fact it holds up till today, like it's wild. I gotta go back and rewatch everything.
Not a lot of things out of the 2000s hold up that well, so it's pretty crazy.
I started that movie San Andreas with The Rock. I couldn't finish that movie. The one with the earthquake. Yeah, I couldn't.
John, you gotta watch more modern stuff. Last week was like Afterlife. After the second one came out not that long ago. Now San Andreas, like,
we're back,
a little more modern.
Nothing's out.
Yeah, you go with Benjamin Button in reverse.
Well, what's good? There's nothing good that's come out
recently. Furiosa
that wasn't good.
Max. That was pretty good.
You enjoyed it?
Watch that.
Yeah, Furiosa. That was good. So I don't know. I guess I don't know much about it. But is this like the prequel to?
Yeah.
What?
Fury Road.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a prequel to Fury Road.
So she's playing the young Charlene Theron then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So was Fury Road good?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that.
It's really good.
I think the writing is better in the new one than the old one.
The writing's better in Furiosa. Yeah. I didn't understand the ending of it, to be honest with you. It was kind of weird when I don't want to give it away, but it was a weird ending.
The movies are always weird.
It makes sense when you watch Fury Road.
Okay, yeah, I just realized that. As I'm saying, I'm thinking it's probably in there.
The issue with that one, real quick, not to go into splurge, but they couldn't get because in Fury Road they have what's his name, Bane, the one that played Bane,
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, they have him in Fury Road, and they were trying to set up a sequel, but they just couldn't find the right story, and then his schedule was crazy, so that's why they went back to the prequel.
Okay, all right, Terry. Thanks, man.
Mitchell saying Terminator Zero, Castle, Ring of Power, and Tulsa King are my current watches. I hear Tulsa King is good with Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I saw the first season. It was pretty good.
It was good.
Rings of Power, I'm debating.
The only thing I know about Tulsa King is Sylvester called someone fat and he made him cry.
Wow.
That's all I know. Yeah.
What's going on, Red Hood? Good to see you, buddy. Okay. Yeah, nothing else. Any other? Would you guys recommend? Okay, what would you recommend if I could turn on a movie streaming service right now and watch it after this? What should I watch next? You guys in the
going
chat,
movie
too.
or show?
Let's go with movie. Let's take it easy on the schedule.
Fury Road.
Fury Road.
Fury Road and Furiosa.
Okay. I haven't watched any of those Mad Max movies.
You don't really need to watch. I don't think you need to watch the first three in order to watch Fury Road. It helps, but it doesn't.
No more food tonight.
Yeah, you don't have to watch them. The old ones. They're not bad, especially the first two are pretty good. But,
watch it.
But yeah, you don't have to for it to enjoy the new ones.
If you do watch it, you understand the concept, but it doesn't connect.
Okay. Ark says I'm stuck on Discovery of Witches on Netflix. Never watched Mad Max. Nope. Okay. Well, you guys are obviously not watching anything. Good. And
No, I said Heat, bro.
Heat?
Oh, Heat. Yeah.
Heat from back in the day?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
They're gonna make a part
it a
2.
while ago. Oh, are they actually? Okay. Heat.
You know, you can always finally watch the Rocky movies.
Rocky.
Sure. Yeah, you could always watch those.
Check them out.
Been trying to get them to watch those for how long?
One Piece series,
Yeah.
Random Korean. Yeah. I watched a few episodes. I was actually enjoying that. A+ saying, which one, Bill?
I'm rewatching Berserk.
Berserk? Yeah, well, Berserk's. Yeah. A+ saying Copland. Copland was underrated. Heat is good. Nobody's watching Rings of Power. No,
I didn't realize that started
I'm boycotting that one.
Yeah, the first season was very mid.
So okay, let me ask you this: what's up with Rings of Power? Because I'm a big Tolkien guy, but I just haven't got around to actually watching it. Like, what's the big debate with that show?
I don't know. My buddy's like a huge nerd about that stuff, and he said they changed a lot, like history and stuff. And so
they're like retconning stuff.
I can't.
Wow, Mitchell saying, can we please go one day without mentioning Berserk?
Oh, shit. Impossible challenge coming from John.
Probably not.
I didn't even mention it. It was. I hate you guys,
I think he means I think
I
he
didn't
means
even
in
do
general.
anything.
I wonder
okay.
if that's just a phase, though. You know, of his, and then it really just
No,
go back
I
to
don't-
Batman stuff.
I don't do that phase stuff. I work too hard for my money to get into phases.
I hear that. Yeah.
I think you need to try District 9, personally. John.
Oh, I remember District 9 a long time ago.
I couldn't.
That was cool.
So
District 9 's a
District
good
9, I took my wife to go see that with me because I thought because I'm big into sci-fi stuff. And she was mad at me for 2 weeks. Like I had to go see like 2 sappy movies after that with her because of that movie.
Oh man! Wow.
That's nice.
Oh, I'm sorry, kid.
So Matt, how was Magic Mike? No, I'm kidding.
That was not happening, man. No way.
Spoils of war.
Rooster said Bike Riders is good, but a slow storytelling movie. Don't expect lots of action. Suicide Squad is Isekai? That's an anime. All right. Well, that's gonna go at the bottom of the list. All right, random.
You could try. There's a thriller that just came out. Long Legs. Have anybody heard of that?
Yeah.
What's his face?
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Yeah, I heard that's good. Okay.
Yeah, man, it's good.
And there was another one with Nicolas Cage I was watching and I enjoyed. Renfield.
Oh, Renfield.
Where he's a vampire.
He's a vampire.
Yeah, he's Dracula or something. Yeah, that was cool.
I haven't seen a Nick Cage movie in years.
This one's like
This
the,
is an
char-
A24
the character
movie.
the character's like way out there that he plays, but he is the makeup and stuff is so good, like you can't. It's
He's
like
playing a
not.
woman.
It's like a. Yeah, he's like a crisscross. I don't even know where what he is, but he's like
yeah.
he's unrecognizable in the part. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
really sound exactly like himself. He doesn't act like he goes way above and beyond a Nicolas Cage land. But in this role, it's the least Nicolas Cage. Like, you know what I mean? How he almost always just is Nick Cage. Like he's
Yeah.
too noticeable in every role. In this, he just like disappears into the role as far as I was concerned.
That's crazy. Jesse agrees.
So-
Long legs is good.
So like, what's his name? From the Batman Penguin. Like you can't recognize him. Same concept.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, same concept
okay.
as Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah, a lot of makeup, a lot of good makeup.
What is that airing on? Long legs.
I think
It should be coming out on streaming. Amazon has
Cable.
it right now.
Channel 35.
Yeah, cable.
Damn you, John.
Prime One made Amazon. You're saying?
We're on a roll.
Yeah, Prime One has it, but I think you have to pay. It'll be free here soon, I'm sure. It's A24. It's not a big movie. It didn't make a bunch of money or anything. But
Prime
it's good.
One
It's good.
has the streaming service.
It's very interesting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Prime.
A20, pretty good movies.
Hey, they paint.
Yeah.
They paint. They
I love
blood
the
on
Rover.
statues for what? They said a
You guys ever
It's-
seen The Rover from
It's a
A24?
dark movie.
That was good.
Red Hood says Alien Romulus. That's one I have to catch as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm training on Romulus so I can purchase it through Amazon.
Purchase it.
So
Ledge,
through
I got a
that-
website for you. Ledge, I got a website for you.
Yeah, but I want to watch it on my theater, system.
Okay. What's going on, Ken?
Romulus.
Good to see you.
That's a prequel, right? Romulus. That
Very-
takes place
yeah.
before early.
It takes
I don't know what
place
you would
between Alien and Aliens.
After
So it's a
Okay.
sequel to.
I thought it was between Aliens and Alien 3.
No, I heard it's between Alien and Aliens.
Yeah.
So it's a sequel to Alien and a prequel to Aliens.
That's so weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, because there's like 80 years, right? Isn't she in stasis for like 80 years or something? That's why they can do this.
Mm,
Oh, it
That's
is
what I thought without
available.
giving
It
it away.
says it's available to rent. I'll have to check Amazon.
it takes place not that far after Aliens. I'll just say that. Or Alien. Sorry.
No problem. What's
She
going
was
on,
in
Ken?
hypersleep
Hypersleep?
for 57 years. That's what it is.
Wow.
They're going in between, yeah, in that time period when she's in hypersleep.
I can't sleep
Oh,
for a
Ripley.
day.
Yeah,
let
yeah.
alone 50
After the
years.
first one, yeah.
Ken says, just don't go into long legs expecting Silence of the Lambs. It's weirder than that.
Yeah,
The-
bro.
it's funny. The trailers set it up like it's Silence of the Lambs, but it's completely different once you start watching it. It's
What's going on,
it's
Brian?
a much weirder story.
I think it's darker for sure.
It's darker for sure. It went darker, and the further it went, the more dark it got. Instead of like coming back, it just kept going deeper.
What's going on, Random Korean? Good to see you. Not random. What's going on? We said hi to you already. What I wanted to read was this comment. Sorry. Young and Dangerous movie series is pretty good for an Asian twist. Okay. Borderlands is streaming today.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm
What's going on,
okay.
Brian?
I enjoy my time.
But you want to hear something sad? Kate Bachelor,
Huh.
she actually bought a PlayStation, and she said she put in like 100 hours just playing the games because she was so invested in her character.
Oh god!
Rooster
that
says
sucks.
rather watch paint dry than Borderlands.
It's just
I've
that, it's just
never
that everybody
played the
else.
games.
It's just that everybody else working on the movie wasn't invested. That's the difference.
What's going on,
She's the
Buck?
only one playing a character for the game.
Happy Friday, Buck. Great to see
Oh
you.
man, here's the
Oh,
dangerous
dude.
one right there.
D-Rock, how did you any progress on Wukong? I just started it.
I'm on the end of chapter 2, and chapter 2 is like 3 times longer or 4 times longer than chapter 1. It's a much bigger map, so you're there a lot longer than the first chapter.
That's-
So I'm
This
right
was
at the end
beautiful.
of chapter 2.
Theodore's asking
it's-
anyone playing.
It's really pretty. Yeah, it's hard though, man. I've probably died like 20 times on this boss at the end of chapter 2. Last boss of
That's
the
what I hear.
chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mitchell
that's
saying-
Some guy already.
the baby
I think I
from
saw
the
that
first
so-
chapter is fucking me up.
Well, oh, the guy with the big head.
Yeah, big baby looking.
Which one? The
motherfucker.
blue one?
The first one, the fucking
Yeah,
the
the blue one.
Earthbender.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I s-
He's hard.
Obviously, it's big. It's big in China, but I saw some guy. He already beat it like in a day and a half, probably less. I was like, whoa,
Oh,
This is
oh,
where
got
you
time
play
for
the
that.
monkey, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Monkey King.
damn, John.
Oh,
Sun
I just
Wukong.
watched a video. I saw a video of like a spider scene with spiders.
Mhm.
It looked freaking crazy.
That's probably
Well,
later on in the
It
game.
must
I
not
haven't
be that
played it.
big though. That's the problem. If you can beat it, in
Yeah,
a
my
day,
brother's
a day
my
is
brother's on
only
like chapter
hours,
4.
you know.
Yeah, it just depends on if you're used to like games like Elden Ring and Souls games, because it's like those games as far as a lot of bosses and really hard bosses that you got to learn
Yeah.
all their moves and mechanics, and they
Well,
will
there's people
like
that don't work either.
yeah, that's true. But they also these fights like you have to dodge a lot. You can't just like go in and swing because they'll just swing right through your stuff. Like it doesn't matter what move you're doing, they'll just like come right through it if they start their motion. So it's
Random
hard, man.
saying
It's not easy.
MVP Buck Fangs in the house. Buck, good to see you, man. How you doing? How's your Friday going?
It's good, man. Tired, but
Tired?
yeah. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, I know you can't stay for too long, but it's good to see you and glad you can hang out a little bit, man. Always good to see you on a Friday.
Thanks, man.
Oh, you really are tired. Ark was saying, what do you prefer in a horror movie, demonic or monster?
Monster.
Yeah,
Monster.
Monster.
Demonic.
Monster.
I mean, monster movies. I don't know. I consider them kind of two different things.
What was that?
Like monsters. I don't really consider like horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never big on horror movies.
Yeah, same here. I'm not a big horror.
Yeah, I don't watch them.
I
Oh, I
like-
rewatched Pope's Exorcist.
Yeah, I can't do that. Is that what
I don't want
the
to give myself any
Russell
more bad
Crowe?
thoughts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Russell Crowe one.
Oh, that one I saw like a trailer to, or it was a snippet of the film somewhere. He was doing an interview, and it looked pretty good. But I can't watch that stuff. That's not. I need to.
Oh,
I
what?
don't sleep as it is.
They're making
I
a show of the Rosemary's Baby, but it's like a prequel or something like that. So,
Okay, I'll definitely not put that one on the list. But I can't. I can't watch horror movies. I really messes up with my head. Horror movies are all the variants I'm seeing coming out. That's enough horror for me.
oh, the segue. Yeah, it's a good segue.
Like that segue. You got it.
Yeah.
That's how you do it here, Johnny.
Who needs horror movies when you have statue collecting, right? You got
Exactly.
enough horror in the community.
It's like we have Ryan Reynolds here, you know, with the jokes.
Wow. Well, he is Canadian.
Partly
so-
the horror scene already took place, so now they're practicing the cover up now.
Yeah, pretty much. So
So-
let's talk about it. Let's get into it. We're gonna kind of divert. We usually, talk about the companies and what they're releasing a little bit later, but we're gonna get right into Prime 1 right off the bat. Let me get this up here. Our topic tonight was variants exposed. Getting pretty. These companies are getting a little too comfortable. I think. Gotta hold them to some standard or something. Remember this thing, the Batman sonar suit that came out? I don't know. It came out a while back, not too long ago, within the last couple of years, I'd say. Right? I think
Yeah, it was like
people are
last
still-
year, right?
It was last year, right? Let's see if it has a date here.
I think
It doesn't
so.
have a date. Edition size 200. This is the bonus version, $13.99, waitlisted. This is what was advertised. Right? This was the sonar suit. This is what they said. Look at this. Nice looking suit, right? Good looking suit.
This is what it looks like in the movie, right? Does anybody remember? I don't know.
Yeah.
Not quite. Not quite.
I mean,
It is silver though, right? In the movie, or is
Okay,
it just
so-
'cause he's
okay.
in like a bunch of white?
depends
So,
on the
like,
light.
this look. Yeah, it depends on the lighting. But yeah, like this look.
It's lighter
Yeah.
than his normal suit in the movie. It seems lighter the way they light it in the movie.
Like this is pretty good. This looks pretty good to me. Would you agree? I think this looks good. Then they had that black suit release as well. This was the sonar suit. I think they went up at the same time or fairly close to each other. Very close to each other.
Yeah.
When this started to ship out, I'm going to show you guys this here, this tab. This is our guy, George, from Raw Statue Reviews. Be sure to subscribe to his. He does some great reviews, so check out his channel. I'll link it in the description after the show. So he gets his in. This is what he gets. I'm going to mute it. Look at that thing.
Nothing like the prototype picture.
That's pretty bright. Light blue there. Right? I'm not losing it.
Can you make it big?
No.
Well, not for free.
Man, you're on a roll tonight.
Look at that. That's pretty. Look at that.
Oh, that's white, man.
Could be.
It's like a snowsuit.
Yeah. That's white.
I would just change the title of the snowsuit. And there you go.
And they
I would
went
say-
like heavy on the metallic.
Not really what was kind of advertised, at least in the.
Now,
promo
when they
shot.
get the sonar suit, now they'll really get the sonar suit. They meant the snowsuit for this, sonar for the real one.
This Rice Krispie shit here. Cancel cable and get the premium YouTube premium. Here, Batman Forever. Here, the base is cool. Whatever. That's not the point. The damn color of the suit is out of whack. Let's see if we can get a closer.
Damn.
The base is cool.
The base is nice. Look how bright that is. How light.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a silver. That's not even a black.
Can you show the? Is this the black suit or sonar suit? This is sonar
This is the
suit.
sonar suit. Yes, sir.
Can you show what it looks like on the Prime One website again?
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
It looks more black on the site.
This is what was advertised.
It's like a black
Black.
chrome is what it looks like. Like a black
Like a
chrome.
black gloss, yeah.
I wonder what he.
I mean, that looks silver. But I think it's the lighting.
I think it's lighting.
Yeah, it's just lighting.
Probably like the lighting
Yeah.
here. Everything is in darkness, and then like the other one seems to be like everything is fully lit because there's a lot of light in the room. It's in a dark environment with the light pointed at the statue.
That's I haven't seen you can see when they play around with the lighting, the suit does get lighter, but nothing to the extreme of what we're seeing in collectors' hands.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, that does look a little darker. Yeah.
I know some people are complaining. You know, if
And that
Prime
looks,
wanted-
that looks like it.
if Prime One had earned any like goodwill with me, I'd say maybe I'd be on their side, but fuck them. So
Well,
Tell him, Buck. Tell him.
I mean, these last two pictures you showed look like the in hand. Like that's
This-
really silver. That's not
Yeah, but
black.
look-
That's definitely silver.
yeah, but look in hand.
In hand, it's
Yeah,
white.
that's just white, man.
Right? It's just misleading, in my opinion.
Yeah. I also posted
Yeah.
a picture in the private chat for the movie
Did you?
still, so you can
Okay.
compare.
Awesome.
Just to
I had
see if
a
the movie-
slide too.
So I wonder if a lot of people get these and like return them because of the color being on.
The thing is, this kind of went under the radar. To be frank, this one kind of went under the radar. It was only with this week's news that this kind of was resurrected, and people
Right.
were talking about it again. Because I'm going to get into this week's news. Let me show D-Rock's photo here first, and some of the chat comments here.
I guess people.
A lot
didn't
of
really
people even buy this.
complain online. Yeah, it was limited. It was limited. So
200 was limited to
yeah.
Is this Kilmer's suit?
Kilmer. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kilmer.
So
Yeah,
are there
I
any,
saw this. Sorry, go ahead, Ice.
no, I was going to say, are there any other videos out there where people did them in a room that wasn't as bright as that room, like with no sunlight? So we can
I
see
can take
like
a look.
Okay,
I
cool.
could take a look. This is a still from the film. Even from the film, though, that
But see, that's latex. Obviously, that's latex, so it's gonna shine like that.
Yeah, but the cowl still looks black.
Yeah.
The cow.
It looks like he's got some bright lights shining on him.
The gloves are black, the boots are black, but the suit is kind of this.
Like a blue.
clearly it's really how the suit. It's how the suit absorbs light.
Yeah,
The way the suit absorbs light is definitely
that's what I
different.
was.
But you want to see?
That's what I was
Let me see if I
gonna
can
say.
find another video.
So you know how the sun
Sideways X does the same thing.
was that?
Sorry, one second.
Sideways, depending on like where you put the light, it does the same thing. So like in some light, it looks darker. Other light, brighter. But I mean, the Hot Toys looks like that. It's not as misleading as the Prime one.
Yeah.
Arc saying one pic is in a dark room and one is in the sunlight. Yeah, for sure. The only thing is, I feel like Prime should have taken some photos really showing that color because it seems a little deceptive.
Yeah, I think you can use lighting and whatever, but everything you should be able to see stuff in natural light, so you know for the fact that it is. You know, because I don't want to look at my stuff with all of these certain little lights or whatever lights pointing at my shit. I just want it lit up. Period. You know, the whole thing. I like to see the whole piece. So for something like, so I want to see it in natural light.
I wonder if it's a painting issue. Like they might have had an issue at the factories getting a paint or using a paint that would look black but have a lot of reflectivity for light.
This one's
and
better.
kind of absorb the light instead of just absorb it like a regular.
Yeah, you know what? You could be right about that. To make it show up more on film or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
in the movie, obviously in the movie with his regular suit, it reflects light, but it doesn't reflect light in a way where it changes the color of the suit. It still looks black all the time, and which means it absorbs a lot of light. And I think with the sonar suit, it's still like a black suit in the movie, but they paint it in a way with a top coat that maybe could be metallic or something that has a lot of reflectivity in it, and then that gives you like more of that brighter color when he's in light. Because in the scenes with the sonar suit, I remember in the movie, they definitely light it where it pops more in those scenes and looks lighter. It looks like a different color.
So this one,
it looks more blue sometimes.
This one does a little bit more justice for. Damn it! Give me a second. Here we go. Replay it. This one does a little bit more justice, but still. Either way, I'm going to show this, and then we're going to get to the whole point of this conversation. Because I don't think this was going to be a topic unless what happened this week. If what happened this week didn't happen, I don't think this was going to be much of a topic. But this does a little bit more justice to Prime 1's case. But still, look, if you pause it here, have a good look. And then of course, I closed the other video.
See, it looks more silver. It doesn't look white.
Yeah.
Right, this was a still photo of the piece.
Wow. That's
right. So
yeah, I mean, like, yeah, he has a big window right next to him, but regardless, it should not be.
It definitely looks different. I was thinking maybe it was lighting with these side by sides. Well, not even this side by sides. The video you just had playing, that had enough light to where, like, if it was gonna look whitish like that, we'd be able to see it in this photo. I feel.
Yeah, and to me, Prime 1 doesn't have paint issues because they have to get samples from the factory before they say, okay, produce this.
I mean, everybody has to do that.
Yeah, they have enough time to like really clear that out.
Right, and doesn't the color have to be approved from the licensor to begin with?
I would think.
Yeah.
These look like they weren't finished. Like the one on the right.
Just look at the boots.
Unfinished.
Just look at the boots.
Like it doesn't have the top coats. It's like missing the top coats. It looks like it's in primer. But it's not in primer because there's reflectivity. But It's like they did not finish the top coats to give it more of a layered. And the ones in the photos obviously have a lot of reflectivity and like a gloss, and this doesn't even have much of that.
It's one of those kind of paints that like changes depending on the light that you shine on it. And if I had to guess why this happened, it's because the factory did not have the specific brand of paint that Prime One used, and so they tried to match it as best they can with what they had access to, and they couldn't, and so Prime One just had to approve it.
Well,
I'm not saying that's justified.
No, I'm not saying you. I read Mitchell's comment. My apologies. I
totally agree, Buck. I think they.
Yeah, I think you're right, Buck.
I didn't think they had the type of paint to do what they wanted to do with the color shifting or color changing or reflectivity.
Yeah. I'm also saying, if we want to go burn them down there, so I'm with you guys. Let's go.
What's going on, Dennis? Good to see you. Ark had mentioned, I don't see a problem. If you don't like it, they'll take it back. I think that it's going to depend on where you order from. Reseller directly from Prime or so forth. But yeah, for sure. But anyways, the reason why this was brought up, let's get to it, is because this week these savages showed us this baby. Okay. The night color version.
What? Oh man, this is so dope. This is what a good company does. Like
limited edition, 100 at the price point of $14.99. Now they're charging you an extra 100 on top of it. Right?
It's because they had to take those back that they got returned and repaint them. That's why I was asking earlier.
They lost money and they should have charged more, actually.
So what's the difference from the regular then?
Different.
Well, it's a paint. It's a night color edition.
Show the regular though, real quick.
Oh, the regular. Sorry, the regular version is the blacks. No, it's not. The regular version, I think it's swap outs.
Yeah, it's just swap outs.
It's just swap outs. The bonus version came with swappable right hand holding the batarang. This one, which is a must. But.
Okay, so it was always just the sonar suit then.
Correct.
Yeah.
There's another release where it's a black suit, a deep black, like a Michael Keaton deep black Batman.
Okay,
that's another release.
Can you?
Yeah, but that's not the sonar suit. That's the first suit.
It's a totally different suit.
It's a totally different suit.
Okay. Okay.
Hold on, the night color suit is the sonar suit too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Only this one, yeah.
This night color suit is exactly the same as the bonus version, but it's just painted a different color.
So, do we ever see the suit in black in the movie? Because that's why I asked, is this Kilmer?
This looks more accurate to the movie stills than the other one.
Yeah,
that's the whole point. That's the whole debacle.
So when I first seen the suit before, I was like, this doesn't look like it did in the movie. This looks more like it does in the movie to me. So
exactly.
I don't even understand. Yeah, I don't even understand the point of doing it.
Look how good this looks.
That looks amazing.
No. That's how it looks now until they fuck it up again, and then they tell you the improved version the next time.
You know what I did notice too? This project.
You know what?
This whole project is not with. Hold on a second. This whole project is not with Blitzway.
Right. I posted another picture from the movie that's got the colors like you're using now to compare this new one from a scene in the movie, and I think you're right. I think it's a lot closer.
Before we do that, sorry, you were about to say something, Johnny.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to say, I just want to give thanks to Buck, because when he's a hater, he's 100% hater. Like,
he's all in.
I like that.
I don't know why you would say that. I'm just very excited for the sunset color that they're gonna release soon.
Hate these type of business practice, 100%. I didn't mention it on our business practice stream yesterday because I wanted to talk about it today. But I completely agree. What's going on, FigureCon? Great to see you. Ark saying we need more in-hand pics. This could be camera or lighting. I don't know. That George Raw, he posts some some good stuff. So maybe, but regardless, I think the issue here is this is wild. Actually, four Kilmer suits up for pre-order. If you count the black one that I'll show after, the regular black suit. And to do this now, ask for an extra 100 and an edition size of only 100 pieces, and it seems to be more accurate than the film. Damn.
They gotta do better, man.
This screenshot you sent me is the Prime one, no?
No.
Oh, that's the first one. That's the first one.
This is. Oh wait, is that the toy image or not the movie?
Yeah, this is not the movie.
Okay, hold on.
Oh wow.
Here's
Okay.
one. Here's the full body photo still from the film.
And you know what? You know what? I have to say, regardless if you like the other suit better, this one, the pose is a little bit better though, because it's more museum.
Look at that. This is supposed to be the sonar suit that we got the first time around. This.
Yeah.
So it's clearly the lighting and how the light is reflected off the suit. I think Buck kind of hit the nail on the head. Was with the paint.
Or D-Rock. He said that, didn't he?
Was it D-Rock? I think it was D-Rock and Buck. And I think Buck. I thought it was Buck that said it. Whoever said it, good. I think you made a valid point. But we'll keep going through some photos. Man, this looks pretty damn good to me. And then what hurts even more is they're doing the Robin too.
Yeah, I was about to say. Damn, man.
They're doing the Robin as if, hey, we're not gonna slap. We'll slap you once, but hey, we're gonna slap you again because we can.
Oh, how is this outfit on the other one?
This looks this. I could pull up the Robin, but I guess it's gonna be a little bit of a darker paint app. Arch saying sell the one you don't want and buy the one you do. This is a hobby. It's not drinking water.
But you know, I have to say though, the poses on this upcoming statue and the sonar are better, in my opinion.
The poses isn't it the same pose, or am I losing my mind?
No, the other ones, they both are like they have a step.
Did they change the?
It reminds me of that old sideshow Batman where like it's contorted and he's like stepping up.
Okay, so they changed the pose. Let's see.
Yeah, this is more museum. You're gonna see it. He's like, it's a small step. I never noticed it until now.
What are you talking about?
The other suit.
Oh, the first one. Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah. That's a completely different suit, though.
Have you seen?
I know, but what I'm saying is like this is better though, like in pose.
Oh, you like it better than the step? I agree with you.
Yeah.
Have you guys? There's a picture in here like that shows like there's a special graphic on it, like what's it called on the suit? If you shine a black light on it, there's a picture there on it. Prime one says "fuck you" somewhere. Like,
wow. Yeah, this is bad. Very bad business, in my opinion.
So that's how you feel.
That blue sonar suit, you won't see a dime from that sonar suit. That one that was released before this. So I get Ark's point where you can sell it, but you're not going to get.
Nope.
Look, that pair, man. That looks damn good, though.
Yeah, it does. It does look good.
Now, I'll be honest. I like the Robin. Right, the first Robin they released, I thought that was a good release. Paint app and everything in collector's hands. It looked great, just like that black suit. But the sonar suit's where it's a write-off. Anyways, I just wanted to bring this up. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but this is not good.
I thought this was a cool outfit that came up with Robin too.
Hey, this is the same Robin that you could get like the gadget wall, right?
Correct.
I'm sorry, Batman.
Okay, so the gadget wall goes with these. Because I thought the gadget wall. I thought
the gadget wall goes with this one here. Batman for. But you can it's the same thing. You can mix them up. Batman Forever.
Same movie, but different suit.
Here.
So Okay,
This is the
gotcha.
one.
man.
Yeah, yeah.
But isn't the gadget wall is that 1/3?
1/3.
Yes.
These are all 1/3 scale.
Oh, 1/3. Okay, cool.
All 1/3. So this is the original black suit with the leg up, the way Johnny had mentioned. I'm liking the sonar suit night color better than this even.
And I was about to say, honestly, I think
Savages. You want to know what savages?
And if you think about it, there's 100 of those, and how many are these? What's the S on this?
Exactly.
350.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So I just feel so the reason for this conversation, Sideshow's doing it too, right? Sideshow did it with we talked about it, the Rex phase 1 and the Batman black suit, right? But what are these companies thinking? Is the goal not to incentivize pre-ordering? When I see stuff like this, I completely get deterred from wanting to pre-order.
I want to tell you something very disheartening. Because you see the same thing in video games, doesn't stop people from pre-ordering stuff. They're gonna do it. Like, no matter how upset like we are, behind the scenes, they see the money coming in, and they this works out for them. Prime One intentionally waited until basically that one waitlisted, and then they released this one, right? And that just works for them. And I understand what you're saying. It's like, oh, people won't pre-order. People have been complaining about pre-orders in the gaming industry for years, and the tactics they use have only become more egregious with time. Not like better, because people will complain online, and maybe there's a small minority of people that complain, but the rest, everyone else, they just buy it. They don't care. Or if they might be upset, for them, there's gonna be, oh, this one I like, so it's fine, right? They're upset with the general practice, but there's gonna be people that see that night color and think I gotta have it, and when they buy it, all that does is validate the business decision.
But that's why I think it's so important to discuss these in an open forum the way we do, because I think if this continues, it can affect them long term. I think it can affect them, because if you see here, this is what's crazy. And this is where I think it goes back to what someone had mentioned, that them repainting it because of issues or returns or so forth. Because they resculpted the sonar suit with Batman standing straight. But if you look at Robin, they did not resculpt the Robin. He's still coming down the step.
I think that's the old statue.
No, this is supposed to symbolize the Night Color edition.
Yeah.
Is it?
See here? Yeah, Robin, Night Color edition coming soon.
But maybe that's just the old one. Maybe that's just the old one. They haven't yet revealed the new one. I'm guessing.
It looks darker. It looks
Does
a
it
little
look
bit
different?
darker.
I don't know.
Well, let's take a quick look. Let's see our photographic memory.
Yeah, I get what Buck is saying, because at some point, I hate to be that guy, but when is it like Prime One's not the problem, and it's just the people, the consumers, because people are still going to buy it.
Yeah,
stop buying this shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
I would be furious. Yeah, look, it looks a little bit lighter here. The suit, look.
I don't know.
No, okay.
No.
If they can resculpt it to museum, perfect. But I don't think they're going to.
So if they resculpted it to museum, this is the question I'm asking: would that make it fine or
nope?
Okay.
So remember how we had the discussion with Superman Hush and whether that was okay or not?
Yeah.
This same scale, great repaint, nothing changing accessory wise or swap out wise. This is unacceptable on all accounts for me. I don't hold the Superman Hush to this light, to this comparison.
But this is a different color, right?
It's a different color?
Yeah.
Different color, correct.
So how do you feel about them releasing blue then black suit on Batman?
If they were to, what do you mean?
They released blue first and black. No. Prime One.
As long as it's done at the same time, go ahead.
Hush?
They don't do that. They release them at separate times all the time.
That's
when
the
they
problem.
do the variants. So like that's a really bad problem. You're thinking
That's a bad problem.
Like Detective
Alright.
1000.
Detective
Yep.
1000 when they initially did the
Hush.
black suit of Hush.
Mhm.
They did the Batcave Hush. They did black and blue separate times. It
needs to be done off the bat, Buck. I agree with you completely.
I think the thing is, I think it's a matter of they're slowly testing the water. The community
Yep.
is a frog, and we're being boiled slowly, right? And they're gonna keep fucking us in the ass until we say no more. Right now, they just keep adding more lube and like trying to go easy on us. And honestly, it seems very cynical. I think they're gonna be successful. I think they're gonna go like all 12 inches are gonna go deep into the community.
Well, I think
and we're gonna like it.
I think they'll be successful because they're now releasing the better version, in my opinion. This is the one I would go for. And the attractiveness of it only being 100 to people, to some people that matter. Look at this. Holy Moses. Figure Kong, I appreciate you sending this. Holy man.
But like, why wouldn't you wait until they release the version where like they show what it looks like when red light is on it?
Save image. But how do I get this image now? Desktop. Because I don't want to show my messages. Hold on. Damn it.
The only way I think this affects them is like this. Each company has a certain amount of goodwill from the community and like aim towards it. And like there's a bar. And when they do stuff like this, they reduce that goodwill. People are going to still buy their products. But the moment Prime 1 gets the chance to fuck up, people are going to be eager to see them mess up. And they're waiting to just push them and like see them fail.
This was the OG one we just showed. Look.
Damn.
This is that collector. What's his name now? Kitty Raj, I think. Great guy. Great collection. God damn, his collection is amazing. But
this is the real White Knight.
Wow. All right, Bill. That was not fair. Yeah, man, this is nuts.
Yeah, this is bad. I bet you a bunch of people returned it. I would not be surprised. And they repainted the returns, I bet.
Thank you, Figure Kong, for that photo. I appreciate you, brother. Mr. Popo, good to see you. Batman Rebirth in black. The thing with the Rebirth random, that one they announced right off the bat, which was good. That's a step in the right direction.
People were like, you know what? I like this shitty movie so much. I'm going to keep this one and get the new one also.
If they don't,
Ark saying, what am I listening to? We have the power. Stop buying what you don't want. Yeah, but well, we have the power to purchase. No one is forcing you to buy this. Yeah, that's fine. No one's forcing you to buy this, but we're having a discussion as to how shady the business practice is of doing this. Right? This pic looks like the other collector. It looks like the other collector, but it's different collector. Jojo, I feel if Prime 1 business practices are so bad, why collect any Prime 1 statues if you hate their business way?
Because their business practices is not like the statues. The statues are good. They look awesome. That's why people buy their products.
Exactly. What's going on, Slifer?
What's up, Slifer?
What's up, Slifer?
Good to see you, brother. What's going on? The problem here is I'm directing all this energy to just Prime 1 right now, but it's not just Prime 1. We saw Sideshow just do this 2 weeks ago with Captain Rex and the Batman, the black variant that they did. The same thing. This is industry wide, an industry wide issue that we're trying to correct. Yeah, you don't buy it, that's fine, but what are we gonna do? Sit on the stream, hold hands, and sing Kumbaya? No, we're gonna talk about it. That's the thing.
So who's the most egregious company doing this right now? Because I have a company that I think is the worst doing this. I think it's Tweeterhead. I think Tweeterhead is number one culprit.
With the Skeletor, that's another one.
With everything. All their releases have some type of color variant, especially Masters of the Universe. It's crazy.
Archangel saying, why is it shady if you can return the statue and get your money back? you can't return the statue after an allotted amount of time. You can't go to Prime 1 and say, I want to return the statue.
Listen to Arch. Imagine paying like another collector for a specific statue. They send you a box of rocks, but because you paid with PayPal goods and services, you could get your money back, so nothing wrong happened.
No, exactly. Yeah, that's unfortunately I can't agree. I appreciate your viewpoint, but I can't agree with that because there's a lot of time from when those original releases came out, and it'll depend where you bought it from. I'm dealing with. Listen to this, man. I'm dealing with a reseller right now. For business practices. Someone's trying to cancel. The item is not even out. The item is delayed. Someone's trying to cancel their order. Let the reseller keep the NRD, and he just wants his money back. And the reseller is saying no cancellations. You can't cancel the item now. And the item's been delayed. It's an XM item that's been delayed. And when I reached out to the reseller to get some more information and to, just say, hey, what's going on? He actually said, I don't care. Word for word. I don't care. Can you fucking I'm sorry for swearing, but can you fucking imagine being a reseller and saying, I don't care? Bro, just wait. I'm not going to say it here. Wait till business practices next episode. Can you imagine? What world are we in? What world are we in? This is like, you guys, these guys got, everybody sits back and wants to hear. Let's all hold hands. Slifer here. Give me your hand. And sing Kumbaya. No, fucking hold these companies accountable. What's the matter with you people?
Oh my God, man. It seems like it's just getting worse. It's legit getting worse.
Anyway.
Yeah, maybe they're getting.
I think people are getting pretty fucking bold nowadays, man.
Well, I think they're getting desperate.
Yeah, they're feeling the tension of non-sale.
I think low sales. I think the hobby's been down as far as pre-orders, probably for most of these people. And it's like you think you would want to have goodwill so you keep your business going, but people go the opposite way. It's like I got to keep every penny I already have. So it's whatever I have to do that. Fuck you. Screw this person. Screw that person. It's just one person. What are they going to do? That kind of thing.
I love you, Ark, but tonight you guys are acting like this is a way of life. This is a hobby. If you buy a statue without a way to return, you are the fool.
Doesn't matter if you can return or not. They've wasted your time. They said they were gonna sell you something. You pre-ordered. You waited. You bought it, and then you wanted the product that was advertised. You didn't want to have your money back. I don't understand the point you're making.
McFly.
Art doesn't think his time's valuable, obviously. Personally, my time's pretty fucking valuable. If you don't send what you said you were sending to me, we're definitely going to have a phone call. And if I can't get a phone call with you, I'm going to be typing some emails for sure. So probably more than one person.
Yeah, it's just, that's fine. Business is business and they got to make money, but just have transparency, man. Put the damn versions up all together. If I ordered that sonar suit, now I'm seeing this, it's like, I'm not getting my money back on that.
I mean, it depends who you're ordering it from too. Like if you're buying this stuff from resellers, like they have no obligation to give you their money back. So, I mean, if you're buying directly,
it's old release. You know what I'm saying? It's an old.
Yeah.
These statues have been released. You're displaying it already. Oh, I want to return my statue. Come on.
Yeah, don't work like that.
Now a situation like but Ark is right. Now where I'll give Ark credit. He's right with Sideshow, right? You ordered the first Captain Rex, and now they're showing another Captain Rex within that time frame. You should be able to go back to Sideshow and say, hey, I want to return it and get this Captain Rex. Because it's within that allotted time frame. Nothing shipped. It's so close to the original release. So
that's Sideshow. That's like a Sideshow will eat that. They'll deal with that. But
yeah,
if you go a different way like I did, I try to go through someone else to kind of save some money.
Yeah, I
got asked out. I got screwed over. But that's on me. I got to take responsibility for that. So
yeah,
there's nothing I can do about it. At this point, it's just like, hey, keeping it. I put too much money down on the deposit, man. So
Jojo saying,
I'm not losing.
I don't shop at
Yeah,
companies
but these
that
days, if you don't want something, it's the same thing. If you try to sell that piece, it's the same thing as losing that deposit. So you may as well lose your deposit and recoup the rest of the funds.
Jojo saying, I don't shop at companies that offend me, regardless of how good their product is. One example is Reebok. I won't support them ever.
Let me pose this question to you then. See this situation where John has laid out that all the companies do this bullshit. Does that mean you stop buying statues or you try and build awareness so they can stop?
Perfect. That's the perfect way to say it. Build awareness. Yep.
I mean, or at least like I know that for me, I don't think building awareness works. I'm here to just shit on these like I'm sorry. No, let me not say that. I just want the vents. And that's why I'm here. I don't believe they give a shit about my thoughts. I can choose not to buy stuff I don't agree with. However, the vast majority of collectors don't give a fuck. They don't. And when they keep buying, it invalidates my choice not to participate. That's all I'll say.
No, we know Ark. Ark's a known in the community. Hello, everyone knows Ark. What's going on, Atticus? Random Korean saying, if something like this happens to my Harley, who laughs, there'll be a riot. That statue release got me into the hobby. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just awareness to have a conversation, right? Yeah, it's easy to just let everything pass, but then
we're just having conversations here.
It's not how I run this channel. That's all.
But we're just talking. And nothing we say is going to change anything that these companies do. They're just going to do what they want to do. But maybe it sways you in not ordering so quickly, and then in turn that affects them, maybe in a positive way or a negative way. But I mean, we all just buy what we want at this point.
Either way, they got your NRD.
Yeah, they got you. Some people don't even pre-order. They'll take their chances on the aftermarket.
Yeah,
gamble.
Yeah.
So you're gambling either way. You either buy the product you like, and then they maybe re-release it in a different color that you really wanted. But guess what? Now you're screwed. But that's the gamble you take.
And to your point, Slifer, to be honest, that's what it's about. It's just bringing it to light, right? Because there are companies that take the feedback that are said on some of the streams and they implement them, and you see the differences. All right, there's another one though. I did a John in 60 seconds. Kind of brought that back. If you guys didn't catch it. It's only like a minute long. But it was about this bloody Iron Man bust now. If you remember about it, what was it, allegedly? A year ago, a little over a year ago, this bust was teased. This is custom. We're not going to mention any companies' names or anything, but this is custom. This was originally teased with a price point a little over 3,500. I want to say it was around 3,700 with an ES of 30, right? And when people had saw this go up, holy mac, this bust is stunning. Who's this company? Where have they been? Everybody had their back to the wall and was kind of, worried to order this.
Come on.
Everyone's like,
I don't really think it was an ES ever intended for this.
Okay, well, I'm going to get there, Let's. ES, there was documented by the company. I don't care if there was intended. That's the whole point of this conversation. Whether it was intended or not intended, it was mentioned that the ES was 30. So money was accepted, money was exchanged, and whether this is a custom company, I hold it, whether this is custom or licensed, is besides the point. I know the custom world is open and out the window with rules, but the point here is edition size was set, only 30 made. People had their backs to the wall. They were worried about ordering this piece because they didn't think it was legit. But you had early backers who supported the project. The contract, so to say, was an ES of 30, and this was the price point. So I pay my money. I'm expecting an ES of 30. Now, who did we lose? Johnny's back. Now they see the demand behind this piece because of the likeness. Now they're throwing the ES out the window and they're not giving this an ES at all. You're not even going to get an ES under the base. I want to know how the chat and how you guys feel about that.
Do the original 30 have an ES?
From my understanding, Ledge knows a little bit more about this because he actually has this on order. But I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I don't think there's any ES on any of them,
including the first 30.
Correct.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Okay.
I was told they did, but
okay. So if there's if they don't label any of these with an ES, I have less of a problem with it. But if they stated that they were going to put, if there's numbers on the bottom of the ones that were already shipped out, then there's a big problem. I don't care if they're custom. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like you said something. If you're gonna re-release it, or you're gonna be like, hey, I want to reuse this head sculpt, put another suit on him, do something different. It's got to be different in some way. Like give him like a silver version of the suit. I don't know what they're gonna do because I'm sick of the MCU. And but if you're gonna do it, it has to be a different suit. It has to be. You can't do the same suit and then have an ES of 30. What are you gonna do? Yeah, you're gonna have version 2. He comes with no mustache. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
like,
realistically speaking,
some people would tell you they've changed the sculpt for that. Slifer.
Yeah, give me a break. Yeah, I didn't insert nose hair. Would you like the new edition? Like, come on.
But with this type of quality, a 30 ES is not even realistic.
But but they said it.
Then why advertise it?
Yeah.
Because the suit. The suit is recasted.
It always
right?
changed. It never was nothing. I never knew what it was. Put it that way. I still don't
know what
it is.
So Ledge, since you bought this, since you put your money towards this,
yeah, I never really knew what the ES was. It kept changing.
That's fine. But if you got an ES you got 1 of 30, right? You got number 1 of 30. You was one of the first backers, whatever. They blessed you with number 1. Now it means nothing. Like your collectible is not collectible anymore. So it's like it's just an open edition size. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like like they advertise falsely?
I don't think that's true, Red Hood. I think you went back on that.
Yeah,
I just feel like you're being cheated as a buyer that opted in because you thought, hey, this is limited. I have to put my money down because I really want this.
Totally get that.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're being cheated.
I was pissed.
You're being cheated out of money that you probably could have held on to because now you're like, hey, I got time. I could buy another one. Like I don't have to front this, what does this cost? $10,000? Who knows? I don't know. Like whatever this cost, you could have waited. Now they're just saying, hey, thanks, sucker. Thanks for your free loan. So now I'm gonna make more money on just because I'm showing everybody I'm not fake.
Well, that's this name of this game sometimes in this statue game, especially.
No, that's the custom game.
Yeah.
But I still feel like there are rules. There should be rules. If you're gonna number something, you got to keep that number or make it different in some way.
All the best, Ark. Have a great night, brother.
Later, Ark.
See you next week, man. Have fun with the family. Yeah, that's what this is about, man. Just sharing opinions and thoughts and having fun and stuff. It's no one's right, no one's right. It's just how we feel. And
no, I just feel like you're being lied to. You're being cheated out of your money. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong with it.
Good to see you.
If I could somehow get like info and find out like who was producing this, I would snitch on them to Disney.
Wow.
I will say this. You know what would have been cool?
And originally, this was never even intended for U.S. people.
You know that this is Queen Studios. Everybody,
I didn't say that. I just said
stop playing. I don't care. Everybody knows that this is Queen Studios. Stop playing.
So the people,
Johnny, you were about to say something.
Yeah, all I was gonna say is okay. This is technically, there's really no difference between I'm gonna say the first batch and now the reissue second batch. But I mean, if you really wanted to, give some thanks, you could have just switched the suit. You know what I mean? I mean,
something.
Really, I mean, a lot of people who are buying this are either the people who have the bust already, and they're just gonna take off the head. and then 2, the people who don't even have it. So what would they care if they switch the suit? You know what I mean? He looks the same in all of them, in my opinion. So
No, man, then you'd be too much like a license company if you do that.
Should give us the
That's
night
what it is.
color. Give us a night
I mean,
color.
okay.
Yeah, where's the
y'all-
night
if you-
color
Oh.
Iron Man?
Give me the
If
Tropic
y'all are
Thunder
saying-
Iron Man.
If you are saying it is,
Work, man.
if it is that one
Where's that
company,
black suit Iron Man?
Yeah.
Black suit
Yeah,
Iron
man.
Man.
Hot
What do
Toys
you
does
mean,
it.
black suit Iron Man? What you mean?
Attica
It
says if there's no ES now, I think the people that ordered early should get a bonus. I think that would be a good compensation. Well, the early adopters paid less. Now, if you're purchasing it, it's more expensive. So that's one
what's the
benefit
price
that
jump?
they get.
Maybe you get a PCS coin when you.
I want to say it's roughly when you ordered between 35 to 37 to now you're paying over 4,000.
Yeah.
Did they ever get their
Is that a-
system fixed where you can apply your points?
Okay, that's a whole different topic. This is it's just a money grab, and I get it's custom, but man, don't slap the ES. That's why we have this. Just don't slap the ES on it. Just keep it open edition. They knew very well if they asked for 3,700 for this custom with no ES, it did not sound as intriguing as it would if there's only 30 being made. Knowing that
Exactly.
Robert Downey Jr.'s likeness to get as a licensed character like this will never happen in the near future, at
No.
least. Him coming back as Doom, maybe, but as an Iron Man like this from the 10-year Infinity Saga, you would never get this licensed, and they capitalized on that. End of story.
But you know what this does, though, John? In hindsight, this opens up a new floodgate. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, the Spider-Man. I'm gonna say Homecoming, but like the new Spider-Man, right, for the MCU.
Yeah.
Tom Holland. Queen did the head sculpt, and we always saying it may be them behind, backdooring this. Who knows? But I'll just keep it
It is
plain
them.
and say, okay. I'll just say, okay, it's someone, right? I'll just say that. We now have that option. You know what I mean? It's to the point where it would be cool if they could say, hey, here's just the head. Do with it what you will. You know what I mean? That would be
Yeah.
cool. And
Yep.
I don't know what their price range would be. I would be assuming maybe knock off 1,500. Maybe I don't know, but I think that's also cool in the mix of all this that you can now get your favorite character, actor or actress, likeness, head sculpt or whatever, like a Scarlett Johansson, for instance. You're never going to get anything from her.
But Johnny, do you think it's reasonable for you as a consumer to ask them not to fuck you in the ass?
Wow.
I think
We're going graphic tonight.
How,
I think
how gen-
Yeah,
how
yeah.
gen-
Only if you say please, Buck. Only if you say please.
Wow.
if you just say, hey, I
No
want to
play
make money,
required.
obviously, right? But this is how much I need. I'm not going to have an ES, but I'm giving you something that you will not be able to get ever in licensing. Because it would
Yeah,
literally
market it.
take. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Because obviously it's backdoor. And if Disney really wanted it, if the mouse really wanted to shut it down, he could. You know what I mean? And you couldn't
I
even
don't know about
resell it. I would think so because I mean
I don't think they can
This
shut
is
it down. It's overseas.
it's definitely a gray area, but I don't. It's,
They're not-
I hear you. No, Johnny, what you just say, you just described customs, right? You didn't describe the situation at hand because you did. What you said is from the beginning, they tell you there's no ES. That's the scenario you just described. In this scenario, they sell it to you as a limited edition item, not something
Yeah.
with an open edition, right?
and that's where they messed up. Yeah.
A lot of companies are messing up there these days. That's the problem. I think that's the issue.
That's the whole point of this conversation. 100%. Well, yep. ES and variants. That's what it's about.
Because I mean, custom, you want to be on the DL, right? Obviously, we know some custom people. I mean, some people directly. But I mean, if you're already doing custom, you already have enough equity to, do stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's a big gamble. So why? What's the point of ES if you really want to make more? Just be open about it and say, hey, we're gonna have this open.
No.
So,
Yeah.
No, so a lot of customs, like they're putting polls out, they're gauging the community, they have a following, right?
Mhm.
Then
Yeah.
they see if they're going to tackle projects based on who's in and who's out and how many deposits they can secure. That's how custom projects get made.
Right.
This is not like that. This is not that. This is something different. They decided they were going to make this, and they said, I'm making 30. But now I'm getting greedy. I want to make more because I want to make money.
Exactly.
But that's not how you do. You partake in this community. Like
exactly, yeah. If you make one thing, that's it. Yeah.
Well, at the same time, it's like if you ordered this and you're the part of the allure, I don't care about ES all that much. I just want the piece in my collection. That's like my form. I don't care if it's an ES of 30 or an open ES, as long as I have it and I display it in my collection and it means something to me. I'm not going to sit here and argue and say that the collectible aspect doesn't matter. But personally, for me, I just want something in my collection that I feel like it means something. That's it. That's how I collect. Not everybody collects like that. Ledge jumped on this because he's like, I want this. I love this. I have to buy this now because there's only going to be 30. I have to make sure I secure 30. I got to be in that 30 pool. It's not right, man, because he could have waited. He could have bought this 6 months to 2 years later if he decided. If money was tight and he was like, fuck, I put this on a credit card. Like, I need it. Even though we don't need any of this shit. But we want it.
Yeah.
We don't need it. We want it. It's a luxury. But let's say he couldn't buy something else that he really wanted that actually had an edition size because he dumped all the money into this. And now it's open edition and they're going to make 5,000.
Yeah.
That's fucking sucks. That fucking sucks. That's terrible. I would
It's
never buy
still-
anything from these
it is
people.
limited to a point where, not everybody and their brother is going to own this because once they don't buy this, they don't either want it or they're not going to pay for it. So it's not like your neighbor's going to have one of these.
True. It also hurts your resale too.
Yeah.
So if you ever decide you want to move this,
look at resale period anyway. I mean,
no.
Everything is 50% off. So I guarantee this will sell at 50% off. Or 75% off,
and that could have, and you're a guy that likes deals. You could have picked it up at 50% off.
Yeah.
So now there you go. So you lose money either way.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, this hobby is one lose money if you ask me.
I barely sell anything, but it's like you're losing regardless.
Yeah, but it's lose.
That's why you enjoy the moment, enjoy the collecting. Enjoy your piece and have fun doing it, because this stuff, you can't always rely on the value of it or the after value of it. A lot of stuff, like over the years that I bought, like my last hobby, RC cars, those, once you buy it, it's not gaining money. It's not worth it. You know what I mean? Like, once that money's spent, it's spent. You're not getting it back.
That's not what we're
how I
focusing
kind of
on.
look at statues. If the money is spent, it's spent. I'm not getting it back.
No, but the hobby's never been like that, right? The hobby wasn't like that. It wasn't built. This hobby wasn't built like that.
No,
it wasn't built on. I buy a statue. I buy a statue, and it's expected to just devalue. Anybody who's been in the hobby for a while knows that that's not what we can now justify that that's the case because we want to collect. And we want to spend the money on the pieces. So I think a lot of us say that to justify what the hobby's become, but that's not what it was built on. That's not how it's been.
And I think giving people a deal on a statue that you've enjoyed for years is not a big deal. You give someone a deal, you get it out of your house, you have more room, then you get something to do for it.
That's fine, but the problem is like not everybody thinks like you, Ledge.
One thing that's 100% sure, and nobody's taking this away, is exactly what Peter said. The likeness here, you will love this piece. The likeness here is impeccable. Whatever this company's doing, licensed companies need to start paying attention. Whoever this is out there that's doing this, get these kind of busts into our collection. That center photo is incredible.
That's why I said what I said. Like, it opens the floodgate. If y'all don't do it, there's other people now that are capable of doing it. I mean, that's cool.
Anyone else have anything else?
They are and report them to Disney.
Let's do it. I don't really like Queen Studios anyway. They can go to hell.
Whatever this company is, but watch out for Buck Fangs on Facebook because I'm gonna find you.
Hide your statues. Hide your Robert Downey Jr.'s. Fuckers coming after you.
Does anybody else have anything to say about that? About either or? Again, I wanted to bring this maybe a little bit of a passionate conversation, but the point here is, I feel like companies are sitting back in their chairs and saying people are not pre-ordering. They're not pre-ordering people. How do we get these collectors to pre-order? And we have these discussions because what they're doing here, this Prime 1 example, Sideshows example, Tweeter Heads example of variants, that's not incentivizing people to pre-order. It's having the opposite effect, in my opinion. Because it's, well, damn, Val Kilmer Batman came out. I should have waited because this final suit is amazing. So I'm going to start thinking like that with every release. Are they going to do another suit? Are they going to do another release? Should I have waited? Same thing they did with Keaton. They did in the 3rd scale. Next showcase, they're showing us half scale. It's like, damn. So that's why I kind of thought of this. And I think we need to be incentivizing pre-orders and not moving the other way around. What they did with Superman Hush, perfect. Low ES, bada bing, bada boom. Announced right away. Different. They ordered it. Some people won't agree. That's fine. And it's not to say that because we're having these discussions, the quality of the statue is not there, right? The company can still be producing. No company is perfect. The company could be producing fantastic product, but we're here to celebrate the successes and discuss the areas that need work as well. It's a balance. It's how I try to run things here, and yeah. But anybody else have anything else to say in regards to
on the company that made a Robert Downey Jr. The Iron Man?
Yes, sir.
So this has happened, some people are upset. However, if they were to release Scarlett Johansson Black Widow, do we think they'd have a problem selling it?
No.
Even if from the beginning they're like, oh, this is 30 ES. And I feel even if people could see into the future and saw that they would do the same thing.
You still would want it.
People would still buy it.
Exactly.
So I hate to be like all gloom and doom. I don't think we have any power, any effect. We can't change. And the thing is, you can't change the majority of the community's buying habits. They'll buy if something looks nice. Doesn't matter. They don't care about ethics or whether they got pissed off last week or the month before. They're gonna buy the thing and they're gonna they're gonna invalidate any argument we can make. The only thing is, yeah, people might be upset, and I'm sure there's even some people here that might have been upset by something a company would have done at some point, and then the new shiny thing comes out that they're interested in, and it's like, oh, I like that, I'm gonna get it. And so I think the only effect this will have on these companies is this: they don't have goodwill from us, and then the moment when they need us, they need that goodwill to survive a controversy they're going through. That's when they're gonna falter, and that's when they're gonna because if they need us to, if there's a situation maybe XM now, they're not releasing statues on time. If XM had lost significant amounts of goodwill, and people panicked the same way they panicked for some French companies, some of those French statue companies, where people started charging back their credit cards, PayPal. That probably worsened the situation and made it so the company crumbled faster, because they just all of a sudden they were owing more and more than they already did. So the way out for them probably closed off because people did not believe in them and did not want to give them any benefit of the doubt. So I'm saying in this situation, these companies keep on wearing thin on goodwill. We'll keep buying their products, but the time is gonna come when they need us to trust them, or they need us to be in their corner as collectors, people that buy their products. And instead, we're gonna say, no, how about you just get wrecked instead?
Yeah.
I agree with you. Listen, I think I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't cut you off.
A lot of people are already doing that, though.
Yeah. No, I just think
hobby, quitting, selling.
Look, if you've been in this hobby for a while, more than 5 years, you've seen the ups and downs. I don't purchase stuff for resale value. I don't purchase stuff as an investment. I purchase things as a passion. For like, I love something, I buy it. That drives my collecting from the beginning till now. The only thing I have a problem with is when you lie. I don't like that. I don't like when you tell me one thing and then you do another. I don't like that. And that boils down to more than just collecting. It's an integrity thing. I live my life a certain way. Maybe I'm a fool for thinking other people should like conduct themselves in a civilized fashion or something with like Buck said, with ethics. Maybe that's my fault. I shouldn't think that way. I should think everybody's a piece of shit. But like, you hope for the best a lot of times. I just think if you want to be a successful company, you stick to your word. You do what you say you're doing. And if you want to make money, there's other ways to make money, man. Like, you can make it different. You can do something different. Like, add something. Like, give him a different shade of glasses or give him something different that makes that a unique release compared to the other one and keeps the integrity of what you originally bought.
Of course. It's easy to say just don't buy, of course. But then at what point is anybody being held accountable?
Yeah.
What are we here for? What do you have a YouTube show for? Sure, we could just hang out and chat, but it's like, come on, hold these companies accountable. They're upping the prices of everything. Everything skyrocketed, and it's like, where's the accountability? Nobody's taking accountability. That's the 2024 slogan that I've noticed is, where's the accountability?
No, it's fuck you, buy my shit now.
That's it. Resellers, licensed, it doesn't matter who's doing it. It's just like, okay, we're just spend the money. And people will spend the money. That's fine. But I don't expect other people to just sit back by the wayside. Yeah, sure. You don't have to talk about it. I understand. This is not the most favorable conversation to have, but somebody has to have it.
I don't see what the harm is in having the conversation.
I don't get it. Not at
Why
all.
not talk about it?
Exactly.
What's wrong with talking about it? We're allowed to have.
I want to check in on everybody, make sure everyone's good though, because I've been yapping a lot. Jerry, you good? Iron Man, thumbs up or thumbs down?
I could care less.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll keep it midway.
I would have never bought by that anyways.
I'm with you. I wouldn't buy it either.
If it was
I think it looks incredible.
I don't like bust. I don't like life-size bust.
Okay. Fair enough. How about Prime 1 Batman?
Definitely not.
Yeah, don't really care either.
You don't care either. Okay. Nice to chat, Jerry. Anybody else before
cerebral.
I won't put anybody on the spot then. We'll just move on and just see how it goes. These three DC announced that these three babies were coming out. This is the new replacement for the logos in the upcoming Absolute run for Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, and holding people accountable, like you were saying. Scott Snyder came out responding to criticism over the Absolute Batman's ugly symbol, and he went on to say, every angry tweet only makes it grow 1% bigger. We will.
I respect it.
Hold them accountable.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's just trolling. He's trolling. Again, I think people getting pissed off is justified because they're getting trolled. However, like that's me. That's from coming from someone who doesn't give a shit. Like I don't care that like a Batman logo from an Elseworld story that's coming up, it does not look nice to people. It's gonna come and go, and then you get the other one that you like next year, the year after. So I don't know why people are like so impassioned about something that will not last. But you can be. You feel free to be upset about it, but I don't get why you are.
Yeah, there's how many Batman logos?
But I think
you're not gonna like all of them.
Yeah, I think there's two big things, and I remember the whole Scott Snyder thing when he had Ben Affleck kill a couple guys, I think, or say a cuss word, right? And people like threw a fit, and I think he went on Joe Rogan and said like people see Batman as like their comic god, and he's perfect, and he should do certain things a certain way. where comic people
not.
they don't like change. I
Yeah.
think that's one big thing.
Scott
And then
Snyder
two-
was on Joe Rogan.
That was
No,
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder. I'm sorry, Zack Snyder.
Zack
Yes,
Snyder.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was looking at the tweet. Yeah,
Too many
Zack
Snyders.
Snyder. Apologize. Exactly.
No way.
And then the second one is I've seen it. And I guess I could see it. It's not the size that I think is the issue. It's just you can't really depict a bat.
Yeah, I
I
can't
think
tell.
that's what a lot of people are griping about. Like that just looks like a big like rectangle.
This
with
looks
some
like it
points.
started off as a 3D bat that they ran over with a steamroller, and then this is what they got.
Wow.
Well, it looks
I
like
mean,
there was a bat signal, and then they just censored it, and they just like fuck it, let's just leave it like that.
No, this is
exactly. You know what I mean? Dude, you can make a bat.
full bat signal.
You can make the whole bat signal his chest, or like go all the way past his shoulders. You know what I mean? We're not gonna care as long
This
as
is
it looks
body.
like a bat. Yeah.
Body positivity's bat right here.
I
man,
said it.
all
I
right?
said it at the beginning. I'll give it a chance. I'm happy to see. I said it Monday. I'm happy to see finally a bat symbol that matches my body type. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
All right.
what
This
the
is what
hell?
bats are supposed to look like, not
That
like these
cover is
anorexic,
like
like skinny
Yeah.
things. All right.
My
This
bat's
is a
eat,
bat
okay?
that's well fed, eats Wendy's
What
and
kind of bats
McDonald's
are
every
y'all?
day.
Okay, let's
Right.
pause. We don't have to go into
I
detail.
think also as a design, it's just like we know it's supposed to be a bat, so they're trying to see how much you can abstract away from that idea and still convey the fact that it's a bat.
That ain't no fucking bat.
In all seriousness, though, I am with Ro. It is growing on me a little bit. It really is.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's going on
Yeah.
row.
And the
No,
best question is the
just-
best question is
1% on him.
How much percentage, John?
1%.
In 1% intervals every time I
Let me
say
tell
something
you.
negative.
Let me tell you something. I will. I need to see Batman throw a batarang that looks like this. I
Bro,
want to
that's
see
like
him
a hockey puck, bro. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
yeet a batarang that's this large.
It's not even a battering, bro. It's like a plate. Like
Yo, so
It's
does he
gonna be
throw?
two
Does he throw these around? Like, where does he store these on his belt?
He
No,
turned
he has a
this-
hammer. He has a hammer
Yeah.
that looks like this. It's a spiked hammer.
Seriously?
That's what
really?
this design is from.
This is the,
No, I'm not
this is
kidding.
fucking-
Look at the
I
look at
didn't
the
know
pictures
that.
of it. He has a
God.
big hammer. It looks like steel from Superman. Steel.
Oh, the
Looks like a
the,
hammer
com-
like that.
the,
A
the covers,
huge tall
the
sledgehammer.
variant covers.
Yeah,
The-
he's
yeah.
got a hammer in one of them. A big long
What?
hammer.
wait, for this new comic series?
Yes.
Oh man, okay.
Yeah, he's got
This
a big
is terrible.
sledgehammer. With the head of the sledgehammer is this symbol basically. It's like the exact same layout. It's like a big flat square thing, rectangle. But here's what I think when I see all three of those symbols, real quick. I think it looks like a marketing team came in and was like, "Pay us a bunch of money, and we're going to simplify your logos for this next run." I don't think it looks like an artist came up with these personally. To me, just from some marketing background experience that I have, that's what this looks like. And that Superman symbol drives me nuts. I cannot stand it.
That's a graffiti S. That's those S's that you used to do back in high school
that-
and shit. You know.
That little curl at the bottom
Tail.
where it just barely comes up, just breaks the
Tail
plane
there.
into the yellow. I hate
Ooh.
that. And that top's even worse. It's
Ooh.
like, come on. It's like they
Little
wanted
curl.
to do Alex Ross, but they don't want to pay for his design because they had to pay extra money for that. So they had to then pull the S down at the top and put the little tail up a little bit just to make it different.
But it is less egregious than the Batman. The Batman is the worst
Yeah.
symbol I've ever seen in
Yeah.
my life.
I don't like any of them, but
Just
I mean,
because it's a little
it-
husky.
It's
Just because it's a little
no,
husky.
it just
okay?
doesn't look like
one's
it has
complaining
anything to
about
do with
those-
Batman.
No one's complaining about those W's on Wonder Woman, that's for sure. But Batman,
But he's
Wonder
also-
Woman, bro.
Hey, what size is Wonder Woman? Is she extra big on this one? You know, what does she look like?
Oh, that's true.
She
He
looking-
is.
She
Batman
looking
on
like
this
a fit
one's the
woman, or
biggest
she looking
character.
like, you know, what's she looking like? Because I don't pay attention to this stuff no more.
absolutely.
I
Have you
still
guys
think
seen the
George Perez
specs?
is the biggest, the original.
Have
George
you guys
Perez, huh?
seen the specs on Batman on this series? He's 6
Oh,
foot
he-
6 and weighs like 300 pounds.
Oh
Yeah,
my
He's a
God.
monster.
huge.
Wow.
I did see that.
Bigger than
Yeah,
Superman.
They're
they have
writing
a diagram. He's huge. Yeah.
They're writing this right after me. I'm telling you, I was the inspiration for it.
This is
Anyways,
Here's the Batman.
Well,
There's the Wonder
If you
Woman.
like your Batman bigger than Superman, this is for you.
So the writing about this was like Batman it's not the Bruce Wayne that came from all the riches. Same with Wonder Woman. She didn't have her history. Like these are just, you know what I mean? That was what was advertised.
Oh man, this has to be an Elseworld. Like, what?
Listen,
It
this
is an
this is
Elseworld.
gonna be such a fail story. Oh my god, I can't wait for this to just
I
like
don't
fail.
know about that. I
can't wait.
The art
I like this
so
art.
far is looking really good.
This is
Have you
nice,
seen
yeah.
Superman? Superman looks really good, man. By Dan Mora, excellent artist.
I don't give a fuck.
This is Jim Lee.
It's gonna suck. I'm tired of them doing Elseworld shit. We I don't think we have a main continuity on any fucking thing that's out right now. Everything
I'm
is
showing
like
you guys pictures. It's not even
multiverse.
showing. Sorry,
Fucking.
I'm talking to myself here. I'm showing you guys the pictures.
Oh,
Mhm.
Sorry.
Sounds about right.
hold on.
Wait, so these are just covers.
Here's the hammer.
Hey, look at that hammer.
It's an
What
axe.
the
Axe. It's an
Ah,
Dude, they
sorry.
put armor. Oh, bro, they put armor in the logo. What?
That looks like
Yeah, it looks like that. It
one
looks like that
different
Spider-Man
artist.
logo from the Spider armor from the '90s. Y'all ever see that?
Jim Lee.
I think
That's
might
what
just
I'm
be
not
this
on.
artist's interpretation.
What?
I don't know. Might just be some variant cover shenanigans.
This
Because
one's
I don't
nice.
see it on the other versions.
Yeah.
And some of them
Yeah.
are putting like huge spikes on it. It looks like those are just variant covers with artist spins on them. Look at that Dan Mora cover. That one looks awesome.
This
Scroll
one.
down. No, on the
this
left.
one?
Look fantastic. I love
It's
this
the one
guy's
I-
art.
I don't. That's the one I don't like the most, bro.
Who said that?
I'm getting rid of them. Hold on. October 9th, these babies will be in on the shelves.
Hey,
At least, listen. There's nothing more upsetting than when they make these like superheroes and they just make them built bad. Like they just look like non-athletic people. At least this art makes them look somewhat athletic. Thank God, because I was anticipating like a 500-pound Wonder Woman.
I'm getting
Like-
a lot of fat shaming here right now.
Hey,
Body
hey,
shaming.
hey,
A
listen.
lot of it from you. All right.
You know what I just?
I'm just telling you what I like to see when I read a book.
Get me a
comic
bottle of
book, all
water,
right?
somebody, because Slifer's judging tonight.
I'm just
Do y'all-
telling you. You're not a
do y'all
superhero,
think-
John. I know you're the White Knight, but
Wow, I am a superhero to some, you sack of potatoes.
do y'all think they're gonna do like what they did with the latest Batman thing, where the Penguin is a female, like the villains?
but that's what I'm
Oh,
talking
Riot.
about. Like, we're gonna
That's
see a lot
not
of that.
that's not Scott Snyder's kind of thing. I don't think we're gonna see that shit.
Lex Luthor is gonna be Lexina Luthor. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have. The Joker is gonna be a woman,
That was a travesty.
and man, who else? What is Wonder Woman? Who the hell are her villains?
I can't-
Cheetor, whatever the hell her name is. She's gonna be a man. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Craven.
You're gonna love
It's
it.
gonna be a Craven.
You better love it.
One thing I'll give DC Comics, generally, they don't mess around too much with their main storyline stuff. So I don't think we're gonna see all of that in the main stuff.
I don't know, man.
Good for some-
They did try 5G.
They tried 5G.
They were future state. It turned
Oh.
to future state.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember.
how did that go? Because I didn't read that. That looks stupid too.
It was short lived.
Yeah, I predict the same thing here.
Let's get into some news. And that was pretty good conversing there for the last couple hours. I appreciate your guys' input. We'll see. I'll give the story a chance on that one. I'll give the story a chance.
In short, collectors get ready to bend over in all media.
I will read it illegally.
Sideshow collectibles. Just a quick mention: the Rex
Don't show me.
Phase 1 edition size
Yeah.
announced at 100.
You're triggering
Yes.
Slifer.
Slifer,
No, I'm
Slifer's
happy I
being
got
too.
it. I'm happy I got
Alright.
it, man. But
Right
fuck,
here.
man. This is
Mm.
this is a blow to them. Just teach them a
100.
lesson.
And that black suit Batman was 100 as well. So just
They'll
keep
never
an eye
trust Sideshow again.
out. Same thing. Hey, SpongeBob, hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're feeling better. All the best.
Yo, what's up, Sponge?
Thomas is a
That's
great
funny.
guy. Ben Obi-Wan Kenobi here announced with an edition size of 1,500 for this one.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's a fairly
This
large
is
one.
I'm excited for this too.
Yeah.
They're making really exciting releases. It's just I don't know, man. Certain things they just make bad. They're making bad choices.
Does the lightsaber light up?
Yes.
It does.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Pre-order. So this one's up for pre-order. They just announced the edition size. Now, for the Hulk, the Gamma Smash Hulk, people were waiting for. The edition size has been announced at 150. Pre-order will be going live on Monday. So if this is something you've been interested in, be sure to RSVP.
I think Jeff said it's gonna be like ready to ship, like when it goes live.
Secret Sanctuary, Jeff Delaney.
Yeah.
Okay.
They said it was going to be in stock.
Oh wow. Okay, so ready to go right off the bat. That's good. Smart move.
Do you guys think the Gray Hulk will be less ES than this?
I can only imagine.
Maybe
The reason
100.
why this might be
It'll
so
be the
low,
same. Probably the
another green one.
same.
Yeah, maybe the same.
Yeah.
I'm still loving my green one. My classic is awesome.
Oh yeah, Ro. We were discussing it the whole beginning of the show. We know we were just don't trust any company. That's what we were mentioning.
Also, big ups to Sideshow on this. They revealed all the colors at once. All
Yep.
companies should do that, including you, Sideshow. Do it all the time.
Yes, sir. 100%.
Like
Yeah,
I can
consistency with it.
I can tell you guys this: if a company's going to make a Batman, they're most likely going to make a black suit. If it's not the black suit version, they already know they're going to. So if they don't release it right away, it's just bullshit.
Ken, is this something you were gonna? Were you considering adding any more Hulks, or you're good? You have the red one.
Red one, I'm good with the red one. Only because I don't want something with the exact same pose.
Makes sense.
Yep.
You know, I like the Sideshow Hulk versus Wolverine, which I have. I love that piece. But they come out with a gray one, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's more accurate to the comic, but it's the same pose again, so it's just the same statue. So I'm not interested in duplicating statues.
For sure. And I love personally my favorite from the three is the red. So we enjoyed the unboxing, and again, congrats on that piece. Yeah, man.
I ordered a quarter scale Captain America shield to pose with it. I think I showed you that, John, right? Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks fantastic in the spot it's in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 150 pre-order was on Monday. Buck is saying Jeff said deliver the message that it would be ready to go, which is good to hear. So get that RSVP in if you're interested.
I'm curious what the gray is going to be like. If the gray is going to be the same ES.
See how fast this one sells.
I actually really like the gray one, so I don't know. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if the gray one's the same 150 ES, but
yeah, I think so.
Like more people like the Gray Hulk than this Gamut one, but
yeah.
How often does Sideshow do low ESs like this?
This is the Rex and that Batman are the lowest ESs I've ever seen.
What about the Poison Ivy they released that time for 250?
250, yeah.
This isn't
250 was I've seen it before, but 100 never.
Yeah, that's super low.
Never.
Yeah, but it seems to be they're low on the variants that they're releasing.
Yeah, like previous variants, I think the Psylocke X-Force was 150, if I remember correctly, from a couple years ago.
I think John, you said it in a lot of episodes recently that Sideshow, this is a new phase for them. They're revamping, right? I think they're learning from their past mistakes. Like that one Darth Vader, what was it like? How many thousand? What was that ES?
11 combined. The Mythos Vader.
Yeah, it was outrageous. So I think they're refixing how they're going to go about their ESs.
Right. How can anyone that collects stuff like that ever be into it for any type of resale value?
No, yeah,
you
wouldn't be for sure.
1,500 ESs, 2,000 ESs. I mean,
yep. But clearly, I think people were starting to speak with their wallets because we're seeing a massive restructure with the edition sizes, right? So something is causing them to reduce these pieces just so dramatically.
Oh yeah.
Right. So
Overstock. There's probably just too much stock left in there.
for sure. Well, they realize they're just
Yeah.
producing way too much for sure.
They got to start to make. They got to move to made to order model. They have to do that. I think.
They can only do so
like a
much
made to
daily
order,
diesel.
like an XM, right? Sort of where they have the additions. Yeah, okay.
And if you want
A
to
lot of companies-
if you want to incentivize it, like be like, hey, we're putting this pre-order up for only a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
But at least put it all out at once and let people decide, and then that will dictate the ES.
Yep.
And then you know what I mean? Like I just feel like for Sideshow that makes more sense. But I get it. Like not everybody is in. They don't know about the latest releases. They're not up on like statue news like what we do and what we talk about every week. So I get it why they want to have some in stock to like sell. I get that, but to an extent, like don't go crazy. Like Ledger's like 1,500. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Like that works for some IPs. Like Star Wars, it works for. Marvel and DC, not all the time.
Yeah.
Like there's way more Star Wars collectors than there are Marvel collectors. And there's there's people always getting introduced because you could watch those movies and then be introduced to everything. And then you'd be like, hey, I want a statue of this guy. Now you'll find it on Sideshow. That makes sense. But some of these guys, I don't know.
We'll see how fast this one stays on the market.
Well, I think this is going to sell out for sure.
Okay.
I would almost think though, Star Wars is a little too old for new collectors that are getting into collecting something. I think they're going to gravitate more towards the Marvel stuff or the DC stuff, the current movies, not Star Wars that happened in the 70s.
Well, product.
Yeah, but you don't get a lot of.
But
But you don't get a lot of movie pieces. Like Sideshow doesn't really make too many movie pieces, and this stuff is comic. And you might start reading comic now, but you see this and it's like, well, this isn't what I read. This isn't the Hulk that I just read that I care about.
Yeah,
So
but
I think that's the difference. You see Star Wars. Star Wars is just Star Wars.
But Star Wars is dwindling, bro. Like the only
It
reason
is.
the only reason that IP is still around is because there's still people from the original
alive. They're
first
still
movies.
alive. Exactly.
Yeah,
You
but
guys
with Star Wars,
underestimate-
you
you
have
underestimate
with Star Wars.
Star
You
Wars
have
so
classic.
big.
Yeah, you have classic. Like the movies are classics, and people get into it. And like, shit, I love
But
that.
see, like,
and even
product- and
I'm
product-
not really care about the
And
cartoons.
I'm like
statues were never
Cypher.
really made. Statues were never really made. There's such a collectible market for Star Wars. There's
Yeah,
there hasn't
okay.
really been a
Guys-
there really hasn't been a
Yeah.
company to take it and run with it.
But what
You guys
are
have
they
no
making
idea.
more of though? Like the Hot Toys, are they really making new stuff, or is it clones, troopers, prequels, OG?
That's a whole
Are they
other.
making more
That's a
sequels?
whole other topic. That one.
That's a different conversation. But
That's-
the Star Wars
that's-
community
that's my
collects
point.
more passionately, and they have more. They have they have what matters: money.
yeah.
Okay, like
Oh yeah,
everybody that it's
Wow.
true. Like if you look at Star Wars collectors, they have money to spend. Like there's things that are being they had to shut down a custom company because they were making too much money.
That's
Let's
the
put it that
problem. That they have money to spend because licensed companies haven't.
but I will say though that was a unique area though, because that was the ships, like replica ships.
There's
That's
Well,
it.
they were
it's
making
way
more than
deeper
just
than
ships. They didn't
It's
just
way
make
deeper than
ships. They made regular statues also.
Morning.
But those ships were definitely the bread and butter. No?
that.
Yeah.
Not for
I don't know.
that's recent. That wasn't
Yeah.
always.
That's
Ken, you got to head out. Take it
Yeah,
easy.
I'm gonna jump
I know,
ship,
man.
crash.
Good
it.
night,
Ken.
I hear you,
Guys.
Ken.
Like, Ken.
Good night, brother.
See you guys.
Later,
man.
Ken.
See ya.
See ya.
Yeah, guys. If anyone has to go, I know it's a little late. Just send a private message or head out. I know it's a late one tonight. Aspen saying, "Good morning, everyone. Regarding the ES, we are in another collecting world after COVID. Don't think that we go back to a world before. That's why we're seeing more strange moves, in my opinion."
Yeah,
Not if-
COVID. Yeah, I agree because COVID, people just had too much time on their hands.
We'll
now
go
that
back
there's
one.
more to life.
We'll go back one day when the money dries up and the companies dry up and the product dries up. Doors.
But you know
start-
what? Look at what Hot Toys is doing. They're producing
Exactly. Yeah.
tons of Star Wars, and guess what? It's selling out. Like,
Yep.
Mhm.
and like you just can't argue with it, man. Like their releases are fantastic, and people are buying it. Like,
well, I think it's because they're slapping the NES to it.
yeah, like they're either limited releases or
Yeah.
they're just so there's such an improvement over the original that people go, yo, this likeness is even better than the last one. I like, man, you can't argue with it. Like, Marvel is constantly changing. Their continuity is always different. Star Wars is Star Wars. Like, when the character, like, there's only one version of that character. Like, there's only one Lando Calrissian, one Mace Windu. There's not like a multiverse of Mace Windus. You know what I mean? Like, you can get one and you have it in your collection.
And also, even with the stuff that people that like, say the sequel trilogy that a lot of people didn't like, even a lot of that stuff sold out.
I love the sequel trilogy. I grew up with the sequel trilogy. It's better than the prequel. Is it everybody's cup of tea? No, there's some.
What are
people
we
that
calling?
are
Because the sequel is the Rey Skywalker.
I mean, like
shit,
the
right?
the Rey and stuff. Yeah.
So you like Rey?
Okay, we are way getting off the track here. Ray, we're bringing up the sequels. God damn.
No, there's no money in that. There's no money in that.
Well, for Hot Toys, it did sell. Like a lot of those figures, they sold still.
Yeah, from the first movie. I think the second movie they kind of dwindled.
But Hot Toys also doing Elseworld shit now too, right?
Even like the third one, like they still sold out. At least theirs did.
And we don't have to steamroll this.
Yeah.
I want to hear a little bit of your opinions with this. Bill, you were going to mention something about the Star Wars?
No, it's a different conversation.
Okay. If you had a point to add, please, man. The floor is yours. Green Lantern. We don't have to beat this, but Gonzalo got his in hand, and we just wanted to update in regards to the Paint app. Some people not happy with the dark tones.
Papa, I'm not Dominican, all right? Papa, listen, I'm a Green Lantern. Papa, I'm Green Lantern, Papa. What are you talking about?
Sideshow. The photo's not the clearest, but Sideshow site. That's the pre-order photo. The middle was in hand, and then the Sideshow out of the box. So
this is a good photo. Whoever made that. Okay, I see it.
Could be an issue of lighting. I don't know, but it's been two collectors that I know have since returned Green Lantern, both because of the skin color and the wiring. The issue with the wiring in the back. So,
hey, even the hair is glossy, right, on the protos?
Yeah, I'm glad they did that. They need to learn, get it right, or it's going to be sent back.
Yeah, kind of holding them accountable. Buck, did you have any thoughts? Because I know you with the Paint app, that's your expertise
on this.
Yes, sir.
I don't think it's a fair set of pictures, but like about this statue.
Okay, let's go back to this one then.
What does this prove?
Well, look at this.
Too dark. Like, are we? What's actually? Sorry. Present the issue.
Look at his skin tone.
Yes, it's too dark.
Let's not even look at Cyclops. I don't think Cyclops was used. I don't think Cyclops was used as a skin color.
I think that's the purpose here.
I think it was more scale. I think he had mentioned something about scale, as opposed to skin color.
I think I saw the post on Facebook. I don't know. I thought it was that his skin should be the same color as Cyclops, which is fair. If that's the thing, even if that's it, I think that's fair. I agree with that. However, from the moment they first revealed this, it's always been like really dark, and then it degraded in the production. I don't know what the assumption is. If like what we're seeing here, I think what we're seeing here is the same thing as what's in the Sideshow video. It's just a matter of lighting. And I think it's bad. So I do think this is bad. I'm not saying it's good. But I think this is just a worse painted version of what it was in the prototype. The prototype looked too dark as well. That's what I'm saying. Because I've always liked this piece, and I always noted that I would repaint it from
a little too close to the sun, man.
Yep.
That's what happened.
If you can find the prototype, there's evidence out there on YouTube. The initial reveal. I know they removed it, but then also if you check websites that put it up for sale, they don't update their pictures for production like Sideshow does. So you could go there and see what this statue looks like on any site that had it listed. It's too dark. It was always too dark.
I think it was the same thing they did with the Joker, where it's like very shadowy, like they're using like the arm with shadow, and I don't know. I sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't think it worked for this particular piece, but I mean, I still think the statue looks good. I just think they messed up the skin tone. But that could be an artistic choice. I don't know. Maybe he's flying. He's flying at night. I don't know. Like however it makes sense to you.
I said it before. It's like it's their Hush, because Prime 1 Hush, the third scale is the same thing. It's too dark.
Like, are you looking at his face like head on like that? Like, I don't know. It's
too dark.
Yeah.
No, what doesn't help is green is a dark color. So
you could even look at the Bernardo Esquivel painting video. It's too dark. It's always been too dark.
Okay. Either way, I think we can come to that consensus. We don't have to spend a whole lot about it. I know the two collectors returned it, so if you get it in hand, you're not happy with it. Don't think you got to keep the piece. Aspen said I had Green Lantern on pre-order, but canceled after the first reveals. I was not really happy with what I saw. It's a shame because this had huge potential. Shadow paint, not the biggest fan of. Completely understand.
Yeah, and that's not right either. You know, if he's canceling, does that mean he's losing on his NRD because he doesn't want to get something that was not shown originally? You know, like Sideshow out the box, comparing it to that. You know, he should be entitled for his NRD back too.
I don't know. I think that's just the hazard of pre-ordering anything. If you pre-order something instead of waiting for it to come out, that's what happens. It sucks, but like, you know, you could have waited until it released before buying it. It's still available now. Although then the idea is like you the FOMO.
It's a gamble.
Yep.
What was the ES on him?
30.
I don't know that one. Hold on. I don't remember. Let's see quick.
These open editions, I know.
550.
We're gonna get the correct skin variant.
Wow.
The next batch will be better.
I don't think so.
It's gonna happen.
No, I'm being facetious. I'm fucking around. That's right.
Let's talk some Iron Studios. We got the quarter scale Anakin going up for pre-order at $800 US. Bill, this was something I know. This was something you were excited for, Bill. This is something you're going to hold off for now, just to see some clearer photos.
The more I look at it, the less I like it.
Damn. Okay.
I would love to have a statue like this, but it has to. I don't know.
Go back.
Isn't that other company making like a half scale Anakin?
This is Iron Studios, right?
This one, I don't like the way he looks in this one. I think the eyes are good, and I'm being picky because this is like my favorite character and favorite iteration of my character. His nose, it just looks outrageously big in that picture for some reason.
In that picture.
Obi-Wan punched him, bro.
It looks like it's that. It looks like it's that portrait with the hooded portrait has that. The sculpt on the face is different. Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Even in the customs, it still looks good in comparison to theirs. I haven't seen one like licensed version of Anakin that actually looked like Anakin. This is
it seems like it's hard. It's hard to get Anakin.
This is close. I mean, we'll wait to see. There's some customs that are supposed to be coming out that we'll see, but. Maybe hold off for a custom, I would tell you.
And see, that looks right there. And the more you zoom in, the less it looks like it.
The hair is good.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, the hair's good.
His likeness isn't really there. I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. But this is as close as I've seen it from anybody.
This is all sculpted.
Yeah,
Correct.
I will say I'm really impressed with the wardrobe because it like the what do you call them, like the little black
Cloak?
shiny things? Yeah,
Oh, right here.
like that looks like. I mean, that's awesome because that's what it looks like. But
Yeah.
that's sculpted. Like that's amazing. The robe, and two, I don't like the base.
Their base
I don't.
was a bad choice.
I don't like the storytelling, or if you can even call that a storytelling base.
I don't
Why
like
would they choose? Why would they choose Naboo?
cities. They chose Naboo. They put Tatooine. They put Coruscant.
They put
Oh, it's
Geonosis.
a combination of all of them.
I would have a
Yeah.
croissant right now.
What?
I bet you would. Bet you
I
would.
would.
You
With my big
goddamn
Batman
goddamn
emblem.
Canadian. Yeah. With your axe to cut it in half.
$800, guys, quarter scale.
With your big boy axe.
It's up for pre-order. Let me know if there's any other ones you want to see here. They showed the Jubilee in
I
110.
just saw.
Yeah, it's cool that we're getting a Jubilee.
Jubilee in
I think it's Iron
155.
Studios. It's going to be Yoda versus Palpatine. That looks cool.
That Gambit and Wolverine's gonna come.
Yeah, we showed that a couple weeks ago. Yeah,
You're getting that Toy Story one, John?
I'm gonna get to that one. $275 for the. I like the Beast Kingdom, to be honest, for Toy Story. This looks good.
And I think this is a fair price because you're getting two characters.
$275.
I don't like this at all.
You think it's going to have a lean issue?
I hope not.
I don't think so. I imagine Gambit will be pretty light.
I just think it looks weird giving him a piggyback ride.
Yeah, it looks not good.
It's a grown man right there.
That was a dope scene in the.
If you saw the show, it's a
I
really.
haven't seen the show.
It's a dope.
It's a really cool scene.
Yeah.
I like to watch good stuff.
Wow, you guys are.
This is, I was trying to get a reaction out of Bill.
It's a different piece, but
So
I know
this
Bill,
is
you're
part of the
excited for this
part
one, so
two.
that's also. Are you? Is this one you're picking up? Ice?
Nah, man, I'm getting all of the other ones with the matching bases.
Okay. But you were considering this one, Bill, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that one.
Yeah.
Because that's the picture that I had Cal Dodd sign.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, awesome. It'll go perfectly with it.
Yeah, it'll go right in front.
We got the Batman, the DC Trinity, the Batman installment coming in at $800 as well. The cape, I like the cape. I think the cape's done well.
I don't like his
Really
the way he's standing.
This just screams Alex Ross, though.
The way he's standing.
I like this in terms of it looks accurate. Like yeah. I think this is also better than the Superman in terms of how accurate it is to his work. Beyond that, yeah, it's not particularly amazing. But if you're a fan of Alex Ross's work and you want like a licensed Alex Ross Batman, I honestly don't think you can go wrong with this option. It's a good price too.
The only thing you wait for now, $800 is if you want to see Prime 1's rendition.
There's like simpler customs that are much more expensive than this.
Yeah. That's gone up for pre-order. We got some Lilo and Stitch pieces. Buzz and Woody. I tried to get excited about this. I don't know. I love what they did here. I just the bed. I love the base with the bed, incorporating the bed, the wallpaper, and the comforter. But it really gives me a cake topper vibe. The more I look at it, I get cake topper vibe. And then Buzz, as cheesy as this sounds, I really want the glass with Buzz, this helmet.
That makes sense.
It would have been cool if they gave us like something we can add there, a removable piece. That would have made it. But overall, it's good. But I just feel like representation wise, I'd probably go Beast Kingdom's route.
So I will say, man, one thing
I haven't seen theirs.
about Iron Studios is they will change stuff, man. So if you mention it early, they'll change it.
Will
Like for instance, when they displayed this, I guess wherever they displayed it at, people was complaining that it was too small. So they actually made the statues bigger. So they're bigger in height right now because people said something about it. So I'm pretty sure if you say, hey, you want the glass dome, they may do it. But
yeah, I can live with. I appreciate that. I would pick this up. Like 455 is not bad. Yeah. I can live with the cake topper vibe because I really do like the blanket, the comforter with Buzz. Like that's iconic. And it's well executed, but yeah, it needs. I can live without any light ups too, but it needs that glass dome. It's a must. But exciting to see them tackle Toy Story, man. This is very exciting. You got Sarge, you got the building blocks. This is pretty cool.
And I think they said they got Andy is written on the bottom of the boot as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
I didn't catch that.
I think Buzz Lightyear's too tan.
It would be cool. It would be cool if they were to do another statue.
He flew too close to the light bulb.
Yeah, he got too close to Andy's light.
Sorry, Johnny. Oh, there it is. You were saying, Johnny?
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say if they were to do another statue, it would be cool. Yeah. I think it's from part 2, when he meets the other girl. What's her name?
Jessie.
Yeah. When he's running on the record.
Oh, the record player. Yep.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah, we're watching Toy Story again. We've been getting on the, and I don't understand what it is, but in the car, if the kids are crying or they're frustrated or whatever, you put on the Toy Story album, Woody's Roundup, and they go silent. I don't know what it is.
John has brainwashed his own kids.
Bro, I've had that song stuck in my head. That Woody's Roundup. Damn, John, you gotta get Mr. Potato Head.
I feel like last week you were singing "You Got a Friend in Me." Like
you friend and me a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that one. I don't know what it is with my daughter. You put that song on, it's like a lullaby. I don't know.
You let the mouse get to them, huh?
It's good though. We're off that blippy crap. Tweeterhead. Just we can blow through this stuff, guys. I know it's getting late. Production updates. We're seeing the what's his face again? Not Darkseid. Oh my God, what's his name? I'm drawing a blank on the left. Blippy. Superman villain.
We're not seeing anything.
Oh, you're not. Well, you can say something.
Doomsday.
No.
Doomsday. That's it. Doomsday. Yeah. You said it's slavery. I know. Some production updates. Doomsday and Trapjaw, the variant, another one.
Oh, looks nice.
Getting ready to be shipped out. Hopefully they don't forget to remove the tape off of these ones. There you go.
Wait, so I got a question. The Doomsday's coming out before the Superman?
I just think it's ready, or they're getting it ready.
Let me see.
Because I haven't seen anything about the Superman. It came out way before Doomsday, as far as the prequel.
Don't hold me to it. I think it's just a production update, not shipping soon yet. Gotcha. I think it's a production kind of going to QC sort of thing.
Looks good. I like it.
Oh, Mitchell's brilliant. Mitchell's good. Mitchell says, John, seeing as you like Sopranos, you got to get the mob boss bear. What's his name? The pink bear. We watched it today.
Oh. It's like Mike Slow or something like that.
Strawberry bear, guys.
Doesn't matter.
It matters. What's going on, Keesis?
I think
it's Laszlo.
Oh, Ledge at the head out?
Yeah, later, Ledge.
Take it easy, Ledge. See you, brother.
Peace.
So that's update there. Catwoman maquette is coming next week, apparently. So get ready. We've been covering that for a while already. We just Lotso Atticus, love you, brother. Lotso the bear. That's it. Does matter, Buck. How dare you? Catwoman update. There you go. We'll keep you guys posted with that. XM Studios, another silent week, but still promoting the channel, which you love to see.
They should reveal the rest of the Thundercats. They
Yo,
started
maybe he has those flaps. He could get those flaps for collect the mansion.
That's true. They have been quiet. I'm sure they could get those flaps.
Maybe he can get the flaps from them. Make his Hulkbuster complete.
Prime 1, you're not wrong.
Number
Prime
one,
1.
the best.
The only thing I want to update with Prime 1 is they put out a video showing you how to fold the third scale, how to arrange the Batman cape for your third scale. So hoping the piece is coming out soon for those who ordered it, and then you're going to get the color variant come out in 3 weeks later with him in a white suit. I don't know. I'm just kidding. But go check it out on YouTube. If you did order this piece, they put out a video how to fold the cape appropriately.
They're coming up with a lubed up variant.
LBS, we're blowing through this now. LBS is good news. For the Spider-Man fans who pre-ordered the LBS piece, it's going to come with the unmasked portrait. It was approved by Marvel. So
nice that they're adding this on, but this doesn't have good paint. Then this is the prototype. I was going to say the same thing. And this is the prototype, so it can only get worse. Actually, it might just remain the same because it's that bad.
I would say don't even include it.
No. Include it because it's free. It wasn't supposed to come with it. So nice. Awesome that that's happening. I'm just saying it's really bad. It needs improvements. And also, it's a consistent thing with face portraits. They're not painted well. Like, you need to do something about that. They're not good. You need to improve them because these are your prototypes, the ones that should sell like your pieces. So you need to get them like up there in quality because these are like awesome pieces, but they're very expensive. And that shortfall with your statues, you need to evolve in that area. You've been evolving in other areas, and I appreciate that. But you need to make the paint job on like human skin, especially the portraits, like much better. There's some pieces where we've seen like the renders or like just screen grabs from inside ZBrush, and what we see there looks better than when it's painted. That's not a good thing.
Yeah, I agree with Atticus. As opposed to giving us this, maybe do something with some maybe variety of eyes. Do head sculpts with different eyes, style or whatever. Like I'd prefer that.
I will tell you this. He wasn't going to include this portrait. The reason why he's including it, apparently tons of people were requesting it. They were requesting the portrait that was shown on the original one.
Those people are crazy. This doesn't look good.
Some people wanted it, and before they only saw it like in 3D, not painted.
No, it was painted.
It was? They showed it painted before?
On the original one, yep. Yeah,
oh, wow.
It was painted on the original Toy-Con of 2 years ago, 2 years ago.
Is that the same one they used for these photos?
Or
they reprinted it?
It looks sure as hell similar.
So it's probably the same one. Yeah. Wow. Okay, then yeah. People like it, Cypher. That's all that matters.
Hey man, it's their money.
And it is free. It didn't come with what people were advertised as like what they were buying. So awesome for adding more stuff to people's purchase, man.
Hey, if you want it, good for you. This would sway me in no way.
Again, this is only for the premiere. Let's make that clear. Premiere edition only if you ordered it. The early bonus. So people asked, they're getting it. 300 edition size. So
it's awesome that they have the Marvel license now. All that's left for you, LBS, just improve that paint job on your prototype. Like, go to that next level.
And stop doing 1/3.
We'll keep on moving now.
Stop doing 1/3.
Don't mix it up, baby. Don't stop.
I don't think these pieces would be as successful in quarter.
No, dude, 1/4 scale, like dynamic and Just stop doing this 130 stuff.
I want them to do a quarter scale Sinister Six line. I've been mentioning it for years now. Sinister Six in quarter scale, please.
Start investing
JD.
in a different scale.
This baby. We've been progressing this. So J&D, we've been following this. This is the Suicide Squad Harley. Edition size 800, price point of $34.99. Don't forget, this is part of their platinum line. Full body silicone. The works. This is like the creme de la creme of J&D, or it's supposed to be at least. We've been following it. When I was getting the show prepped, alert was low stock. I can officially confirm she is sold out now. Through J&D.
So many thirsty individuals in this hobby.
The body is nice, but that portrait on this here on that left photo is nice.
I said they were smart. They kept her mouth closed because the other one was not good.
Is it smart though? Is it smart?
I guess so, man. People like it.
They made their money.
It looks great, man.
Yeah, it looks fantastic, but man, like. How many Harleys are they gonna do? Fuck. Well, how many is this? How many is this, Buck? You would know.
This is the second.
I feel like they did other ones.
No, they just done one Harley, the one I had before, and this one. This is the only other one they've done. They've done 2 Heath Ledgers, 1 in 1/3, 1 in 6 scale, and yeah, other than this and other than her and Wonder Woman, they haven't doubled up on any other character, like in the same scale.
Let's put this into perspective, okay? US dollar wise, let's just say what they're saying is legit. They sold out. Whether a reseller bought it, even if a reseller bought it, and let's just say they already paid in full, all 800 units is accounted for, sold out. After this releases, if all those numbers stay true, J&D, of course, before all expenses, taxes, and so forth, would make $2.799 million US dollars just on this release. Pre-expenses, licensing fees, all that other stuff, artists paying the art, whatever expenses they have, but 2.799 on this Harley.
Yeah.
Damn.
Money, cash is king. I mean, they already got 3 more. They already got 3 more outfits from her that they could squeeze out if they really wanted to. So.
They have their fan base.
Yep.
It's different. It's different for sure. J&D knows how to do females.
This back shot right here in the center, god damn. But that hair is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not a Harley fan personally.
Hey, I won't necessarily agree on J&D knows how to do females. There've been some.
Yeah, I don't agree either.
There've been some stinkers.
Portrait wise, I can't speak on that, but body wise is what I mean. Like,
okay. Yes.
They know how to make it appealing.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, that's what that's where the horny collectors come from.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you to judge, Jerry?
Hey, to each their own.
You're collecting statues of grown men, and you're judging me for getting sexy Harley.
Shout out to Alex for keeping.
What you do before you sold it?
Keeping
Don't get the blue light that he was talking about. Prime 1
black
his
light.
pieces.
Black light.
My only concern with this one from day one is the silicone and the jewelry she's wearing.
Don't worry.
Tightening the silicone. And I appreciate you, Alex, for posting these, but the way it's tightening the silicone, it happened with the Platinum Wonder Woman.
For that one, man. I think the armband just shifted.
But you see the indentation over time?
Is that indentation over time, or where the indents where it's supposed to fit?
Well, look here. Does that not look like it's squeezing the? Because look at the watch. Look at the watch above it.
Yeah. No. This is squeezing in. What I'm saying is, that picture we got, that like part isn't that just the indentation where the armband should fit? So when the armband, if you slide the armband up, it's going to cover that. That's where it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go over that like depression.
I can't speak to that.
Where it fits. Yeah, I know, but it's the only guy that's shown this picture. No one else has done that. So it's hard to tell if it's like legit.
I think Buck's right. I think you probably see this on like any seamless 1/6 scale too.
All I'm saying is those watches better be working for however much money they're charging me. Those watches better tell me the fucking time when I turn her when I look at them.
Wow,
Cap said his Wonder Woman does not have that problem.
His Wonder Woman?
That's
okay,
what he
so
said.
that means then it's not it's not done by the factory then. Wait, hold on. He doesn't have that problem in the sense that is that indentation there to hold the armband, or do you have no indentation whatsoever, Cab?
Yeah, Cab, that's a good question, John. Like if you go check it, if you pull the armband down, do you see an indentation?
Is it do you see that indentation as to like the armband supposed
to
fit
do it.
But no, don't touch it. Just see if you could tell without touching it, because we don't have insurance here.
Why do you guys think it's gonna break or something? How do you think they got it under the statue in the first
I'm not
place?
gonna get him to try it because Cab's a good guy and I'm not taking the liability here. So
silicone rips.
Here, so Cap says no indentation from what I can see.
I won't try shifting it. You gotta shift until you shift it. I don't believe.
No, we won't. Okay, Buck's right. I don't care.
John has the everyday insurance.
The everyday statue collecting Friday show. We're doing this.
I'm lucky I have viewers, let alone insurance.
We're doing this
on
John's
I talk about?
authority. You need to do it on John's authority. John is asking you, please shift it downwards. If you have any damage, bill it to the show.
Congrats to Aspen. Aspen pre-ordered this day one, the Harley. So huge congrats.
Good for you, man.
Yeah,
fucking baller. Aspen's a baller, man.
Yeah,
ordering a piece like that.
What do you guys think about the base?
I thought it was kind of big.
Yeah,
it's a J&D base.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Normally the bases are like 12 inches. But this is bigger.
No. Oh, I thought you just meant like it's just simplicity. There's nothing there.
It's so big, so much negative space.
Yeah, I feel like they could have tightened this up a little bit. Didn't need to be like that.
No, it did not.
But hey, whatever. As long as people like it and they're happy with it.
Maybe they'll change it. It's still time. It doesn't seem like it should be much work to scale that down.
Let's just. I'm so like. Is this piece gonna have like accurate anatomy? Like I can see people taking pictures with this dress not on this thing.
I don't think so. Those parts would probably be censored somehow.
I think someone took off. I think someone took off the whole outfit from the previous Harley, and they said there was nothing there. So
okay, perfect.
I don't think that would slide for the licensors or Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lawsuit.
Pasties. Put some pasties.
Jeez.
We're gonna go from licensed. I think this is our last piece to a little bit of the custom world. Just something I wanted to discuss. A new. It's an alternative to another dark side that we've gotten on Throne. If you are interested,
I like this.
Give you some details.
No.
I'll give you some quick details, and then you guys can share your thoughts on it. It's going to include 5 heads, movie, a classic, New 52, Rage, and a bonus Jim Lee head. Several arm display options with his hands touching, one arm resting on the throne, and the other holding a mother box. 2 shoulder pad switch outs, or removing them entirely. 2 mother boxes resting on the pillars, and 1 in the hand. A 4th box can be displayed anywhere on the base when using the touching hands option. It's also going to include a display stand for all the unused heads to multiple light ups on the piece, as well as great paint app, so it looks just as cool without the lights on. It'll be about over 30 inches. It'll be about 30 inches tall, 35 plus inches wide, 30 inches deep.
Holy shit.
So it's going to be a monster of a piece.
I wanted to say, just before, because I got to go, just before I leave, Darkseid looks really good. I think the design of the throne could use some work, but Darkseid looks really good, and This looks like a cool statue. I hope they do well. Peace out,
What would
everybody.
you say in regards to the throne? What can use a little bit of work?
I think it's a bit uninspired in the design, and it's too big. I've spoken to some people about it.
Okay.
Shared my thoughts, but I just think it's sprawling out too much when it doesn't have to. If you want to think
Okay.
about a throne that like is compact, but it still has a lot of story in there, is like what's the name of that statue? Thanos on throne, that one, yeah. But it's not like everything has to be that, but I genuinely appreciate something that is not using up so much space, and it's so symmetrical on both sides with what I would call unnecessary. Are those mother boxes on the pillars on the pedestals?
Correct.
And they're just like equally spaced at the back, like it's. I don't think it needs to be there. I would honestly just cut that out. It doesn't need to be there. And I would only just give him the chair that he's sitting on and maybe mess with the design of that some more.
Yeah, he's giving you that kind of like that storytelling dark side there on the bottom. I'll give you some more details. I'm not I don't know everything about dark side, but Buck, take it easy. I know you got to head out. You got to wake up early. Yeah, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you,
Buck.
Thanks for having me.
Buck.
Goodbye, guys.
Take it easy. The back of the base has an awesome story sculpted. The planets are two of the old worlds that were destroyed by the God Wave, depicted as spirals around the worlds. The God Wave destroyed those worlds and created the new worlds and the new gods. The back of the headrest has the symbol of the High Father, who represents New Genesis. There's an awesome mini dark side standing on Apocalypse, watching the destruction of the old worlds in his iconic hands behind the back pose. So,
I like it. I think it looks good, but yeah, I agree with Buck. It's like way too big. It doesn't look big from like the pictures, but man, when you get that in, fuck, that's gonna be hard to display. But I mean, it looks good. I like the concept. I don't think it's not too much as far as the base. I like the light ups. It's cool, and actually giving you a headstand for
that's
like
cool.
the alternate heads. I love that. I think that's so cool.
Awesome.
If this is like your favorite character and you really want one, this is one to have, I think.
Yep.
I like the more traditional dark side look, but this still looks cool.
Yep. If anyone's interested, you guys can reach out. I know it's custom, so we don't necessarily discuss all the details live, but if you are interested, reach out and we'll send you the right way. And that sums it up for pretty much the news this week. We can go through some community photos and round everything off. Thanks to everyone for sharing the photos. This was Pat sharing his Conan shrine.
Nice
little setup here.
Very classy.
Looks great. That's a great Conan piece as well. We got Mark, Mr. Books, sharing his Deadpool that he picked up this week. We actually did a backstage live unboxing, which was cool. Just hanging out with some of the guys. And it was cool. Sideshow, right? This is Sideshow's, I want to say roughly third scale.
Yeah.
So congratulations to him. Great photos, an awesome piece. I like the way it's cut right below his arm there. And you can see like the meat and the bone. And then his hand on the back is holding it, but it's not connected to anything. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That's Mark for you. Another great purchase. Our guy, Big Silva, some collecting history here. The Bowen pins. Jeez. That's a piece of history right there.
Oh.
He found his. Yeah. Cool piece of nostalgia there.
I like those Iron Man. Those are so cool. I remember seeing those in comic shops back in the day.
Do you?
Really awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, my comic shop used to be riddled with Bowens. But yeah, man, thanks for sharing. Love it. It's the one pin. You don't see these come up either. People holding on to them. But if you do have one you want to sell.
One pin to roll them up.
That's it.
One pin to bottom them.
Dion with his Mondo Magneto, one of his first figures.
Nice.
Great purchase.
Magneto Fanatic, yeah. And he also picked up the XM Sentinel.
Oh man, that's awesome. I wish Iron Studios would do more of these. This is cool.
It's behemoth of a piece.
What is it? It's 3 Sentinels, right? All together.
This is XM.
This is XM. Iron Studios.
Oh, this is XM.
Yeah. This is the only one XM did, I believe, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice piece.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Congrats, Don. Thanks for sharing, brother. Joe Miller posted this with a nice little happiness is kicking back and appreciating what you have. Truer words
cool.
never spoken. Yeah. Here's a pretty sweet collection.
Yeah, he got a serious collection, man.
A lot of anime, a little bit of everything, sprinkle of everything.
I know. I was looking at what's their name right there to the left. I thought that was like him or someone just like posing, and then it took me a second.
No.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Some movie theater seats right there.
I know. Tell me about it. I feel like sitting back there just hanging out. Nice guy with his Shogun Studio Gogeta versus Janemba. Sorry, what did I say?
You said Janemba.
I feel like eating maple syrup now. But someone will get it.
Yeah, we get it, John. I get
Okay,
you.
I'm sorry. Nice guy. Dragon Ball Z. Look at that. Get some good.
It's a nice piece.
Yeah, looks good.
I like the piece.
I'd like to see a bad Dragon Ball.
The base is awesome.
Yeah, it really is. They never fail to make cool pieces.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing, nice guy. Bats in the Belfry. I love this Craven. Custom Craven in. Nice display,
That's
man.
really nice. That's cool.
Nice display.
It's a nice piece. It scales well.
Looks good.
I was about to say that's a great scale too to the XMs.
Yeah.
The only head sculpt I don't like is the Dread one. Kind of looks like what's that movie? It's a Disney movie with Moana. Yeah, it looks like the Moana guy.
The Rock?
Yeah. Kind of looks like him a little bit.
All right.
Everything else I like. Well, the more serious portrait I like.
Yeah, I like the serious portrait.
I like this whole display here.
You are not getting this in that new movie.
No,
just so you guys know.
Take it easy, Theodore. Great to see you, man.
Hey, Theodore.
Our guy D-Rock with some more of his 3D printing looks great. The magnets, killing it.
Killing it. These are so awesome.
Yeah,
it's doing the comic boxes. It really sucks they stopped doing that.
Yeah,
these are awesome. I like these.
Great job, D-Rock.
Thanks, guys.
Jimmy got his custom swashbuckler Nightcrawler.
This is cool. I just don't know what story this is from.
I don't know, man. It reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Reminds me like Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
Could it be 1602?
Okay.
Ooh.
That's where a bunch of the heroes were adapted, right?
Yeah. I don't remember if Nightcrawler was there, but it's that era. It looks like that era, but I don't know. Could have been a one-off
like
story or something.
Civil War era, yeah. Or way before it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. Good piece.
Congrats, man.
I think they did a good job on this.
And then not lastly, actually, there's a couple more. Aspen wanted me to share these. Yeah, so these are all prints of Aspen from the comic Michael Turner's Fathom, most signed by Michael himself before he passed away at the very young age. This wall is also something very special to me. These are all prints that will never be sold.
That's awesome. I've been trying to hunt down his Supergirl print forever and a day. These are cool to see.
To have some signed by him too, that's pretty awesome.
That's one of my dreams, is to get something signed by him. But good luck finding anything.
Yeah. Well, you had a wall here to choose from. No, but Aspen, appreciate you sharing, man.
Oh, nice.
I like how he put everything together. The layout, it goes very well.
I agree completely. Appreciate you sharing, Aspen, and keep up the collecting. We shared his statue display last week, so
yeah, thank you, Aspen. This is nice.
Awesome stuff. Our guy Terry finally got his Devastator in. Thanks to Spec. Spec was able to help him out and find him one. A little bit of an issue with some damage, but fantastic. He's getting taken care of. It's going to get repaired and fixed, and it's going to be perfect as new. But Terry, he put up a video as well, an unboxing video you guys can check out. But man, this is a behemoth holding the Phoenix custom cape. The setup, the vision came to fruition, which is great with the desk. You guys check out his unboxing. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Oh yeah, Terry's a great guy. It was nice to see the family involved too.
I'm happy you got it.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Hell yeah, Terry. Ledge took off, but a huge shout out to Ledge. Statue Con, Ledge got this signed for me by Bell and Canali. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there. I really wanted to meet Canali, but it wasn't in the cards this time around. But I have this little photo with the signature, which is awesome. I'm going to hang this up with the rest of the Batman stuff I have that he worked on. So huge shout out to Ledge for thinking of us.
Nice.
Yes, sir. And I want to give a big shout out to we're reaching the end. Big shout out to Batkid Voodoo. This is the slew of original art. Some sketches there, some prints, numbered and everything that he provided to the channel so that we can do giveaways. It's a whole dining room table full of stuff. Wow. Yeah. So Batkid Voodoo, Sean, you rock, brother. I posted this like a month ago. The photo of the package is taking me some time to get everything in order, but I will. And we're gonna do this like surprise giveaways, 1 or 2 here and there, and just as a little thought, and kind of celebrate the channel, celebrate Batkid for donating these as well to the channel. And I'm also working with actually I'll mention it a little bit later. But Batkid, you rock, brother.
Nice. They all look good.
Went live yesterday. Cold Hard Truth, talking about some serious matters about the some collecting experiences, customer service experiences collectors are having. Check it out if you haven't already. I'll link everything in the description. But I don't know. I just ask you to share these videos just to get it out there and communicate the success that resellers and retailers are having, as well as some areas of improvement, and just helping educate the collectors on where they can buy from, where they can, where collectors are receiving good service and so forth. Just make a more educated decision. I put these together, but I really want to try to get them some traction. I think it should be exposed to a lot more collectors. I don't go posting this one everywhere. This one I keep to the groups and Instagram. But yeah, if you guys watch it and you have a friend who's looking to buy from somewhere or whatever, just share it. That's all I ask.
Can I just say something, John, about this stuff? Like, I ended up watching this, and I love these thumbnails. By the way, these thumbnails are fucking awesome.
That's why I'm laughing. I never saw the thumbnail.
Yeah, I love these thumbnails. The thumbnails are awesome. But I just want to say, when you start doing these videos and you're just bringing awareness and people improve, great. But to just attack collectors that are known collectors. These are guys we know. And to call people liars and this fake tough guy shit, like, listen, man, this is a hobby. If I spend my money with you, hold up your end of the bargain, all right? Like, you want to be in the game, you want to talk big, do what you're supposed to do. Don't call people liars, because I'll be honest with you, I know Jarhead, I know Terry, they're great guys. These guys are almost above reproach, in my opinion. For you to come out here and say that they're liars and this and that, like, stop. Apologize, be a man, say you were wrong, made a mistake, make things right.
Yeah.
Be a businessman. Don't be a thug. That's not what this is. That's like, don't do that. Don't do that. You want to be in this hobby, you want to be a seller, you want to be a businessman, do stuff the right way. Look at Todd. There's a lot of people complaining about Todd. Look what he did for Terry. Look what he's made such improvements.
100%.
He never came out and started running his mouth.
Animosity,
people lie. None of that. He handled this the right way, professionally. He's like, I need to improve. He did improve. Good for him. Yeah. Don't come out here and call collectors liars. I don't like that. I know these guys. These guys are good guys. They're honest guys. Honest. Don't go slandering them, saying that, one side of the story. Come on, stop. This guy gave you money. He gave you a shot. You dropped the ball. It happens. Learn from it. Don't call people keyboard warriors and canceling their orders when they spend their hard-earned money with you. Don't do that. Don't do that. And you won't survive in this hobby.
I appreciate you mentioning it. I've learned my lesson through YouTube, just trying to keep this separate from like our main show, because I know it's some stuff to talk about and friendships and stuff get involved, and I don't want that kind of heat. This is an initiative that I've taken, so everyone's welcome to talk about it, but I know that I put it on my shoulders to do it. I do it by myself. Anyone's more than welcome to join. But yeah, I appreciate you kind of going into detail. And for me, it wasn't necessarily only that, but it was the way it was done, especially on a stream where mutual friends we all have mutual friends, right? And it's like, damn, it just shouldn't have happened that way, in my opinion. It should have happened differently. But you can't fix what's happened. You can only fix what's in front of us. So fix it. Take accountability and fix it. That's it.
Shouldn't be happening. That's all I got to say. Don't do it. Refrain from it. And if that's not who you are, then get out of the business. That's my opinion. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I don't get on here and write like essays and stuff like that. It's not my thing. I'll say it here. I'll say it live. I'm not a keyboard warrior or anything like that. I'll tell you exactly how I feel. Look, just do things the right way. That's it. Take responsibility for your actions. That's it. And don't slander guys that I know in this community, calling them like phony or they're liars or whatever. Don't do that. Don't do that, because everybody knows that that's bullshit.
I just don't. We come on here, and like I said, with this channel, I try to put the heart out and speak as true as possible, whether you think it's negative or not. I try not to hide anything. We come out here, we talk about the businesses, we talk about the good. In general, like today, today was a little bit of a heavy topic, the Prime 1, the variants and so forth. Yeah, is it positive? No, we're not all holding hands singing Kumbaya, but it's discussions that should be had. And that's what it's about. It's not going to always be positive. So I kind of wear my heart on my sleeve and pour it out there. Just stop with the fake shit. That's all. Just be yourself. You're on YouTube, be yourself. Don't put on a fake persona. There's no need to be putting on fake personas for viewership. Be yourself, unless that's the thing and that's kind of what you want to do and that's your prerogative. But damn, God's sakes, the shit I've been through this year in this hobby for just coming out and being who I am, and what I'm seeing is ridiculous. But that's it. We'll leave it at that. Unless anybody else wants to say something about it. Stu wanted to mention. Stu, appreciate you watching with Black Ice. What's going on, man? On Black Ice Collectibles. He says, in regards to the dark side, they're also making it so that just the throne can be detached from the rest of the base if it's too large for your space. There you go.
That's good.
See? Perfect. We didn't know that. I didn't know
awesome.
that too. So thanks for that update. That's smart too. All right. Lastly, just a big shout out to everybody. We a little bit over 2,000 subscribers now, but we hit 2,000. Appreciate all the support, especially to weekly the panel members. Man, you guys hanging out here. You're taking time out of your life just like a bunch of friends hanging out, and I appreciate that. And everyone who watches, of course, whether you're a channel member, watching live, watching replays on the Facebook group, wherever you communicate with us and being part of the tech community, really appreciate you guys. I'm gonna myself as well as the guys, we're gonna keep on just being ourselves, having fun, and keep running everything the way it is. I feel like it's a well-oiled machine. You want to watch, you watch. If you don't want to watch, I'm sure there's tons of other content that you can. But everyone who does stop by and support means the world. Stay tuned. There will be pop-up giveaways again with some of the prints, as well as I'm in the works speaking with Paul. We're going to be doing a hot toy giveaway. I feel like Slifer, Johnny, Bill, we mentioned doing a hot toy show. I think that would be a great time to do this giveaway. So stay tuned to the channel for that. And anyone else who wants to join, please, more than welcome.
There's some Iron Man that I have in there.
I know you guys are gonna hate. I know you're gonna hate me, but there's no choice. We have 9 minutes to do one column of trivia because I need Buck dethroned. Okay.
Can anyone actually dethrone him on this panel right now?
They will slowly. Okay. Jerry, D-Rock, we got Ice, Slifer, and I know Mitchell loves trivia, so I promised him, and I don't want to go back on it. Right? I know today, right. I don't know what it is, but the last two episodes, like we usually go easy, like 2.5, 3 hours easy. But the last couple of episodes, man, it just feels like a 4-hour show in a, you know what I'm saying? In like the same time frame. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the topics are just getting a little.
They're passionate topics. That's what it is.
Stanley wants a long trivia game. See, all right, Stanley. We'll do it. I'll try to organize it. We just have to be. Maybe we'll do a game show night.
Yeah, trivia night
or something. Like we'll do a game night. All right, who's on the bottom there? We're gonna kick it off with Johnny. Trivia episode season 2. This is I think 11 or 12. I want to say 12. But kick it off. General trivia is your options 1 to 500. What would you like to do? And we're gonna use the private chat. I'm gonna draw a line. And you guys know how this works. Whenever you're ready, Johnny, go ahead.
Let's do 400.
Here's your question. Which popular condiment was once sold as a medicinal cure for diarrhea? Which popular condiment was once sold as a medicinal cure for diarrhea? Ice.
I don't know what mustard.
You went with mustard. That is incorrect, Ice.
Yo, I was thinking the same thing. I
was thinking it too.
I'm so glad you picked that one because I was like, yo, I'm thinking that.
We're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna call it. We didn't get an answer. We're gonna call it. It's actually ketchup.
What?
Fuck out of here.
You're close.
Ketchup causes diarrhea. What are you talking about?
No cigar there. I was so rooting for you, Ice. I'm like, Ice, please. He said mustard. I'm like, go ahead, Johnny, once again.
General for 2.
And I did these kind of different, just so it's not collecting related all the time. We just spice it up a little bit. So we could talk about collectibles the whole freaking evening. Here we go, 200. M&M's Fruit Chews would eventually become what popular candy? Johnny. 5, 4.
No.
Two.
Lifesavers.
That is incorrect,
Damn.
Johnny. M&M's Fruit Chews would eventually become what popular candy? Nobody else. We're gonna call it here Starburst.
Get the
Okay.
what?
Okay.
Wow.
Fruit Chews.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Johnny, please. Wow, I'm making these way too hard. These are
Yeah,
rusty.
these are fucking hard, man.
Sorry.
You might as well go for the gusto. Let's do 500.
500. Here we go.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp notably modeled Jack Sparrow, his memorable character from Pirates of the Caribbean, after which rock guitarist? Johnny.
Alex Cooper.
Johnny, that is incorrect.
What? Oh man.
Slifer.
I stopped watching after the first movie.
Slash.
That is incorrect.
Ah.
Wow. This is the Buck curse. Blended
You're
here.
so terrible, man.
Guys, Keith Richards. Keith
Keith Richards.
He looks exactly like Johnny Depp. That look. That wow. All right, Johnny.
Oh, okay.
Jerry, you're next in line, brother. You gotta be. Where are you, man?
I don't know none of these answers.
Okay. Go ahead, Johnny.
General for 3.
In a quest to replace rubber, James Wright accidentally invented what common toy? D-Rock.
Gack or slime? I don't know.
No. Ice.
Is it putty?
Ice with the steel?
Dang.
No.
I was gonna say Play-Doh.
Good shit.
That's what I was
Good
gonna
shit.
say.
I was thinking about bouncy ball, bro.
If he only said ketchup, he'd be laughing. Damn it. All right, Ice. We're going to go with 100.
Yes, sir.
Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa hangs in what museum? Slifer.
The Louvre?
Say that one more time.
The Louvre? Is it? I don't know. It's a guess.
I need you to say it one last time.
Louvre?
The
The
Louvre?
Louvre? Yeah.
I can't accept that.
Fuck.
Bill.
I was going to say the same thing. The Louvre.
Say it again, Bill.
The Louvre.
Bill said it. The Louvre. Slifer said the Louvre. The Louvre close.
The restroom.
God damn it. Every time every time I fucking pronounce something, man.
I'm sorry.
Always a fucking problem. This
and Louvre is completely different. And Slifer, realistically, you're at minus 600. So give it to poor Bill. So
I don't give a fuck. I wanted to get one right. God damn it.
You can have a gun and bloody gun.
I don't give a fuck. It's the satisfaction of getting it right, John. That's it.
Final trivia, Bill. Because it's only you, I will allow you, if you want, to do a double Jeopardy. If you want a double trivia, so if you want, you can risk the 200 or lose it all. Keep the 100 and don't do the final trivia, or you could do a double and take 200 if you get it right. The Final Jeopardy hint or whatever it's called is category. Thank you, sir. You got to guess. I'm going to show you a picture. You got to guess what movie this movie set is from.
You really go in on these.
Oh, man. Given your movie choices, I'm going to decline this.
You're going to decline it?
Yeah, no. I don't think I would know. the movie.
Come on, Bill.
Okay, so
Come
it's
on,
up to you.
Bill.
You either go on the board with 100, or you go on the you go on the board with 100. You could go on the board with 200, or you go on the board with nothing. Do you want to risk? Are you a gambling man?
Come on,
No.
Bill. You're from
No?
Texas, Bill.
Okay.
Come on.
I'm gonna show it to you anyways, and
Okay.
you tell me if you know what it would have been.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah,
Bro.
Emmett is right.
So easy.
Yeah, man. The character's even in there. Like, come
Yeah,
on, man.
I'll be. Can I be 100% frank with you? I swear to goodness, I'll be honest. When I got the picture, I didn't notice he was there. I just looked at the kitchen.
Horrible.
I looked at the kitchen
man.
counter. I didn't even notice he was there. So he's not supposed to be there. But
Damn it, John.
if he wasn't there, would you still have gotten it?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
I would have.
Yeah, I think so.
It's so memorable, yeah.
I can't believe the damn kid was there.
So that
Okay.
it's the door for me.
Door, exactly. So yeah, it would have been Home Alone. So okay. So congrats, Bill. You take this round with measly $100. But hey, 100's 100. We don't judge here. Now, for the chat, everyone in the chat, I'm gonna draw the line. It's gonna be the same thing. Well, Mitchell's saying Americans pronounce it. If he said, we're not gonna get into it. Lou is the toilet.
Conspiracy, Mitchell.
Not a museum. I'm sorry. Louvre. The Louvre. It's just it. Come on.
I was robbed.
If you went to Paris and you say, where's the Louvre?
I'm not
If you
going to
ask
fucking
them,
Paris.
they're going to send you to the toilet. They're not going to send you to the museum. So
Isn't that an English thing? It's not a French thing.
could be. Hey.
No, see, look at you. You're even making mistakes.
It's an international thing.
God damn. Hell no, it's not.
You were robbed.
Here's
Sly.
the line
You
for
were
the
robbed.
chat. Here's the line for the chat.
The next collector shirt. Slifer was robbed.
This is for 500 points. 500 points. The first person in the live chat, not on the panel, to give me the correct answer to this movie set.
Oh
my gosh. Are you serious?
I want to know the movie. The full movie, name of the movie. 500 points on the line here. The first person in the chat. I'm giving it to Ken J.
So easy.
Jesse said Batman. Ken was a little bit more specific. Batman 89. That's the one. Congratulations.
But that's not
Ken.
in the title.
Yes. That's right.
It's not in the title.
That's true. That is true.
Oh, shit.
That is true.
Just Batman.
Hey,
I'm surprised
it's
people are
just
saying. I'm surprised people are
We
saying
got-
Ghostbusters.
Can you just
dare
remind me to make sure Bill is not here next episode? No, I'm kidding. Okay, what do
Yeah.
Hey, are you gonna rob someone else?
No, Tanya didn't say it. I was going to say it.
We say
who said
89.
it?
so
Donnie
we'll-
or Bill? Who said it? Okay,
What?
whatever, it doesn't matter. So what are we gonna do? What should we do? I messed up. Damn it.
And the name of the
I wanna
movie is
No,
Batman,
you gotta
right?
fix it. You gotta fix it.
The movie
You
is
messed up.
Batman.
You gotta fix it.
Who is Batman?
It's Batman.
That is the name of the movie.
Okay, I'm gonna give them both 500 each. That's how I'm gonna fix it. Because I did say I wanted to be a little bit more specific when I answer the question. And to Jesse's respect, he did say Batman. So I'm gonna give it to Rocco's just completely not even on this earth with the Fifth Element. But I'll give them both 500 points. That's how I'm gonna resolve it. All right, so Jesse gets 500.
Wow.
And
A lot of robberies tonight.
Unbelievable.
you know what? Just because I want to be kind, I'm gonna give Slifer the 100 too. So he's minus. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. I think that's the fair thing to do.
Slifer
I wanted-
robbed. That's the next shirt.
Yeah, okay, Jesse, we know. Don't worry, but I'm gonna give it to you guys. I'm gonna give you both. He's right. Whatever, he's right. I'll give it both to you. It's fair is fair. Fair is fair. All right, that's it. That's it for trivia. Huge shout out to the channel members: Paul, Brian, Kenzilla, Bats in the Belfry, Boba Bill, Random Korean, Aspen, and D. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel. This was fun. Look, we wrapped up right on time. Atticus, there's no injustice. No one was robbed. Everybody got the points. Everybody got the points.
I was robbed.
Participation points.
I'm gonna give it to both of them. Mitchell said Ghostbusters. Rocco said Fifth Element. You guys. Buck hasn't been dethroned yet. No.
No, Atticus.
No, Buck will not get dethroned with Bill's 100. I have the. I gotta update it here. I'll show you.
I think I'm the closest. I'm still
You're
away.
the closest. Buck has 5,500. You have 2,400. And then point wise, Ken will now go to the leader spot with 1,500 points.
No.
And Jesse will go to 1,000. So it's close with the live chat.
Those are so random, man.
They're not playing around.
I want to spice it up a little bit, right? So we talk about collectibles.
Yeah. I felt like I was in school again. Like, damn.
Come on, guys, brush it up.
But you are in school, dude.
Well, it's different. It's different.
Stanley says, "Keep Bill laughing." I know. All right, guys. Anything before we go? Any plans for tomorrow? I think I'm gonna go to the zoo tomorrow.
Watch some college football.
I'm gonna relax.
I'm working, unfortunately.
Well, that sucks.
But I just want to say this: live your life with integrity. That's all I got to tell you. Be who you really are, and have something that you stand for. And at the end of the day, that's all you have. Just your name and what people think of you, what they remember you as. That's it.
When they close that coffin, that's all you have is your name.
Your name and what people really thought of you.
Yep.
That's it. So live your life like that.
Be good to spread love and collect responsibly. Yeah. Ice, thanks for being here. If you haven't already, guys, check out Ice on his channel, Black Ice Collectibles. Any content coming up? Are you guys streaming tomorrow?
Nah, Cool Game had to go out of town, man, so we won't be live tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah, I got some stuff coming to the channel, man. I'll be doing a Facebook group page soon, so I got that coming, and membership. I'm gonna set my membership stuff up on my channel. Start getting some merchandise and stuff like that going. So here within the next week or so, I start putting out more information in regards to that. But that's pretty much all I got right now. Still working on a room tour that's coming. So just stay tuned, man.
Awesome. Appreciate you being
Excited.
here, man.
Yep.
Bill, great to see you as well. Slifer, thanks for being here, man. And D-Rock, Jerry, and Johnny. Thanks for hanging out. Ledge, who was here, as well as Buck and Kenzilla. Appreciate you guys hanging out, man. I know it's a later show, goes pretty late, 2 a.m. Eastern. Damn. But it's always a fun time. It's always a highlight of the week. So, like I always say, everyone who hung out with us and who watches the replay, drop a comment, smiley face, whatever you want to do. Drop a comment and tell someone how much they mean to you. Anybody, a family member, a friend, just reach out to someone and give them a positive comment. That's what I'm going to leave it with. We'll see you guys next week, Monday, Chatter That Matters. Stay safe and all the best.
Enjoy the weekend, guys. Be safe.